Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you all?
There.
Can you hear me now?
I am unprepared.
Oh dear.
Classic.
I mean, is
I've
that
got
really
sneeze
news?
brewing.
No.
Yeah, I hope you're all doing well.
He keeps us quieter at the start now.
I've now got myself into another little bit of a conniption with production in that I have to sort my monitor out as well. So this is highly professional start to stream. Ange, can you continue to give us a little bit of a breakdown of what we're going to be doing over the next week?
How much time do you need? Do you want the rest of the month or just next week?
Wait a minute.
Have you done April yet? 'Cause-
No. April will be being planned in this weekend. But yeah. So today we are playing Heckna's Revelia, which is being DM'd by Caldari, which is over that way, I think. I'm not sure.
Point in a random direction.
Just
The other way.
wave. Just wave.
Other way.
Like, there he goes. There he goes.
Yeah, you're right.
With his reparades. And tomorrow we will be playing Mutants and Masterminds, which is being GM'd by TheInfinaty himself. So an evening of us being able to troll him and messing up his game completely with our irrational decisions.
Awesome.
Watch him sweat. So that's, yeah. And then next week we have Monday a D&D offline, which is run by our one and only Croy, which is a session which helps people learn how to play, get scripts. It's a really chilled out session. They can ask questions, they can stop the game if they're not sure of something, or just have fun. It's a really good session if you for newbies and things like that. So that's really good. And then next Friday, we are back to Blades in the Dark, the River Ghosts, which is being GM'd by some old pirate, which is a lot of fun and chaos. Actually, every game we play tends to fall into chaos.
That's true.
Yeah. And then next
It's on the
Saturday,
better
to round the
element.
week off, it's Mysteries of Blacklaw, which is run again by Caldari. And then we're going back to D&D, The Lost. It's not The Lost, is it? Well,
It can be.
sorry. Got what it's called, which has been run by
Ravenclaws and-
Croy and yeah.
Raven, Queens, and Basta.
Hey,
Yeah, it's fine.
names
It's fine.
are
Yeah.
Names
a
are-
tricky thing.
Yeah.
We haven't really got a name
It's
for that.
the Lost and Found.
Names are for wimps.
But the one date that's a bit different this month is at the end of the month, 26 Carbon 2185, which is being ran by Strain. He was in the chat. I'm not sure if he's there now. Yes, I will go on and level my character up. Promise. So yeah,
Excellent.
and April's not decided yet, but it will be the standard rolling rotor of Blades in the Dark. Blades in the Dark, D&D, and Mutants and Mastermind, and then Easter might throw in a few extra ones. We're not quite decided on yet. Yeah, that's where we're at the moment. We haven't done a questions and answers this month because for some reason I don't know why we've all been busy. And there you go. I will work it out. So that is Croy happy with his technical issues.
Yeah, I'm good. It was. I had a bit of an issue with my VR headset, and I had to actually unplug and plug it back in again, all my monitors plus my VR headset. That was all it needed, but unfortunately when you do that, Windows and OBS forgets everything that's been told, and immediately it just goes to default for everything. And because I was very well prepared for tonight, I didn't side of things. So I do apologise for the uncharacteristically shaky start to an IMT stream.
What? It's never been heard of.
I mean, I'm sorry to you've had such good quality production with no mistakes and errors for the past few weeks, and then I come along and ruin the flawless track record. So.
I mean, it's clearly going all right. You haven't run the technical difficulties screen yet.
Have you got the technical difficulty street?
I was looking. I don't know that I do.
I
That could
think
be
because
why.
it's got him on it. I think because he's on it, he's probably deleted it by accident.
You're not listen. You're not a VR streamer, and getting away with you basically have to be able to put up with that. That's just
You're not a VR streamer without a 2D avatar.
that's there you go. Don't get me started. Right here, we're here to talk about tabletop role playing games and not VTubers.
Are we?
Come on. I do have to
Jess
sort.
says when you look into the camera, it feels like you're looking into her soul.
Oh,
everybody
there you
look
go.
into everybody look into Jess's soul now.
Is that my deep blue eyes? Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes.
I did this when we were playing the first part of Those Dark Places. I stared at the camera for about a minute, and then Andy sent me a message saying, "Has your camera frozen?"
The scary thing at the moment is I've got a green screen chroma key filter on
It's not
Canary.
working very well. I'm fuzzy.
And his teeth look like they've just been kind of rotted away. He's got that kind of undead look.
Probably fitting for the role he's playing on us tonight.
Yeah, I might not change it.
Should have put clown makeup on. Didn't have time.
Look at that.
That would have been great.
I mean, I for one,
If
full
only had some kind of
We believe you, Borga.
If only had some virtual camera thing that had like a clown character in it, you could throw on.
That clown character's a bit too far towards the scary side, not the creepy humour side.
I mean, that's what we're aiming for, isn't it?
Yeah, bit of both.
Right. So we've done our missives. I think we're ready to play a game. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado. Heckna's Revelia and handing over to Canary.
So, in the previous session, we explored Dismadium, second layer of the Revelia. You helped Olga create a new ride that seemed very exciting. Your rogues tested it out at speed. And, you know, they survived the trip. Probably going all right. And it's been some time, but you've made your way out of the Dismadium, finally, and towards the central layer of the carnival. And looming above you, Heckna's Funhouse. Many twisted spires that stick out of the top of the castle, piercing the misty veil of fog above. And the front of the funhouse, a massive face, Heckna's face, you enter by walking through the mouth. And as you look up at this funhouse, a man walks up, a grizzled older man, a grey beard, a thick leather jacket. He has a crossbow slung over his back. And he looks you all up and down. And right, you look like fighters. I need you. I want the head of the beast that lives in here. You, I assume, want to get out. You don't look like the type that stay here.
Beast.
Yeah. Heckna's pet. Inside. He points inside the funhouse.
Is this some kind of act?
I'm quite certain I'm not an act.
But you might be an actor.
So...
I can get you out of here if you help me kill the beast.
Well, what can you tell us about the beast?
It's massive. It's some sort of creature of Heckna's. Enormous. Maybe 20 feet wide. Some sort of large bug creature. I want its head for my trophy collection. Underneath
you want
it.
a 20-foot head for your collection.
I want a 20-foot head for my trophy collection. Yes. Underneath it is a trapdoor that will get you out of this place. And then you can go on, do whatever with your lives. I don't care. I just want the head of that beast.
It almost sounds too good to be true. What's your name?
Conrad.
Conrad.
Not with the accent, just Conrad.
I can only do the accent.
How do we take place out of existence? Do you know?
You want to end the Revelia? Well, it's your lucky day, large friend.
Yes.
Right, well, when you kill a beast, you get into the trapdoor to get out. You're going to need a mallet. You're going to need the punchline. It should be in the pit with the beast. Once you've got the punchline, you go through the trapdoor, and there's something you can smash in there. It will destroy the entire carnival. You can get out. I can take my trophy. All this will end. Everybody's happy.
Sounds perfect.
Right. But, large friend, I want that mallet back. You leave it when you leave. I'll take it for my trophy collection.
Leaves the mallet,
Aye.
leaves the head.
Whatever makes you feel strong, big man.
Ooh. I'm assuming this this creature is very dangerous.
Probably. You can take it. Look, you've got a big fella and a smaller fella. This girl's got some knives. You can take it.
And what about you? Are you just going to wait here?
No, I'm going to back you up and meet you in there.
Oh. Oh, that's a different matter entirely. Yeah.
Or we back you up and you go in first.
That's fine. As long as you leave the mallet, I don't care.
And the head.
Yes, I'm keeping the head. Your friend said he
You're a
wanted the
trophy
mallet, but
collector,
you'll have to
yes?
leave it afterwards.
And the trapdoor takes us where?
It goes down.
That
Two.
sounds ominous.
Under there, you'll find the thing you need to smash.
With the
You
mallet.
go down the trapdoor, you smash the thing, you can leave.
How?
I don't know, there'll be a door or something. I've not been down there. There's a monster on top of it.
How do you know this will work?
I've spent long enough in here to get all the information I need.
There's
Like
like
a
three
week?
people in here.
I assume you've sent people in before, and they must have come out to tell you what they saw, yes?
No, I've been in before. That's how I got this scar.
That's very impressive.
You've seen better.
If it means we get out of this dump, then
I
Do
may
it.
have an analgesic cream which may help with that.
You don't want any of his anal creams.
So we go in, we fight a beast, we find a trapdoor, find a hammer, go in the trapdoor, smash something, come out, go home, we can have a tea.
Leave the hammer. And then yes.
Where? We'll just bring the hammer back to you.
Just leave it on the
Because we'll have left through the...
Just leave it next to the hole, or whatever it is.
Throw it back out the trapdoor. Was that what you want?
Just leave it inside. Don't take it through the door with you.
What if we do take it with us? Are you going to come after us?
Yes.
All right then.
What
This is
does
the most
this
problematic D&D group ever, isn't it?
Does
beast
mallet worth
do?
anything?
What does this
Do
beast
very simple thing.
do? Does it breathe poison? Does it have claws that disappear from its fingers and impale? How did you get that scar?
It's big. It's got teeth and claws and eggs. It hatches young. Beware of the
Eggs?
young.
Oh,
How many legs does it have?
I don't know, like
it's an insect. Has
8, 10. I wasn't counting.
Is it the type of tail we need to stay away from?
Is it just a giant spider?
I was mostly concentrating on the front part. That's where the teeth were.
and the head.
You ask a strange number of questions.
They can't help
I
it.
didn't realize we were keeping count.
And we just go in through there.
Yeah, straight through there.
Hey, how many red tickets you got?
He reaches around in his pockets and pulls out a single red ticket.
What do you need
One.
the tickets for if we're going to destroy the place?
Yes, for my trophy collection.
I can't help but
I
feel
off my
I set
hand
you
out
up.
for the ticket.
I feel like I'm mocking.
If I was mugging you, I'd have my blade out.
No, mocking, he said.
Oh.
You're the one with the accent, not him.
Smashing a beast destroys this place, removes it from, well, wherever we are.
Yes.
The Revelia.
Yes, you'll destroy the Revelia.
What is Heckna?
He's some sort of god or mythical being. I don't know. He's on all these posters. He's on the wall there.
Maybe if we kill his creature, he'll come and say hello.
Maybe Heckna is this creature.
Ooh, that would be a twist.
It's also quite frightening.
He has got
Mr.
very quiet.
Conrad.
I'm beginning to regret asking so many questions.
Yes.
Let's go kill the spider and smash the door and leave the hammer.
Technically, he said it was an insect, and a spider is actually an arachnid.
For God's sake, the quicker we get
This is
done,
why
the quicker
people
we can
don't
get
like
out of
you.
here. Come on
You'll
then.
find people love me.
Let's just go.
How many insects do you know with 8 or 10 legs, Mr.
They're all
Scientist?
bugs, aren't they?
Anyway,
The sooner we get this over, the better.
yes. I think our large friend here would like to smash something up very soon.
Yes.
And I don't want it to be me.
Right, you probably have a cream for that.
Want to smash you? You smash people in the face with a pie.
Right. Well, you
Whatever
should get
turns
on
you
and
on, big
smash
boy.
people in the face with a
Yeah.
pie.
Let's get going, shall we?
Yes.
Actually, do we have a spare pie? That could be quite fun for the boss fight.
I have a few pies, but I need them.
I don't think he was
Sweet.
referring to that kind of pie.
I've got one left over.
I think I've got about 2 or 3.
Yes, but some of you have eating pies and some of you
Yes.
have deadly pies.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a good idea to know the
Some have
difference.
face melting pies.
Yeah,
They could both be useful
yeah,
in the boss fight.
yeah. So, some of you have regular pies, some of you have smart price pies.
And we are not fighting the boss, fighting the boss's pet.
We can only hope.
But don't you think that might bother the boss somewhat?
If we get
just
out,
blame-
who cares?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll just blame it on Big Dark and Edgy over here.
You blame it on Conrad, because he'll have it in his trophy cabinet. I think he's ignoring me.
Well, you can't be edgy if you talk too much.
I'm going to go and walk and stick my head
Let's
in
just
the
get
doorway.
going.
Yeah.
I'll just push him through, just so we can go move on.
Faster.
Like it's me that's holding it all up.
Yeah, apparently.
And as you step through the door, the mouth of Heckna, into the funhouse proper, you come into a tunnel, 30 feet long, maybe 10 feet wide. It's almost pitch black. The floor is dotted with these tiny lights that blink like stars. So the effect's almost like you're walking through the void of space. There's definitely a floor there, but otherwise complete darkness, pretty much.
Nice.
And as you walk through this tunnel towards the end, it opens out into a small room with a triangular shape. And on each wall of this room stands a long vertical mirror, maybe 12 feet tall, 3 or 4 feet wide. And as you look at this mirror timeless, it warps strangely and makes you appear taller but thinner than you normally are.
Say, that's rather flat.
It is rather flattering.
Like being tall.
Do you? How would you know?
See it in the mirror.
Just a feeling.
Makes my legs look funny.
No, definitely. You're right. Yes, very much so.
And turning from there, you'll see on the other wall another mirror that ripples strangely. And this mirror makes everybody who looks into it look short and fat.
I look like Yui Bug.
Nothing changes for me on that one.
Yeah, you're shorter and fatter. Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
They're like, you say they're like liquid, these things.
Yeah, they ripple strangely.
Yeah.
And you all watch as Timeless reaches out and touches the mirror. Timeless,
He
roll me
just gets pulled
D4.
in.
D4?
Oh.
You get 4 years of bad luck.
That's better than 7.
I have rolled 4.
4.
It's gotta be bad news, isn't it?
Thank you.
Welcome.
How many versions of
you
you have
all
to deal with
watch
from
us.
now on?
Timeless reaches out and touches this mirror. Did you touch the tall mirror or the short mirror?
I'm going to touch the tall mirror because I don't want to look like Ebert.
And you watch a Timeless walking up to this mirror that makes him seem tall and incredibly thin, touches it and disappears.
Oh,
Oh.
Conrad, is this normal?
Conrad's not with you.
Oh.
Oh.
You just look silly asking this.
That was a shame. I kind of liked him.
he'd have been
I
useless.
could
in the
tell.
boss
I could,
fight.
yeah. I mean, I could tell you that you were forming a bond.
We were.
In the
until
room,
he
can we
closed the
see
door
another
and
door? Is there another door out of this room? Is it like, or is it
No.
like we're talking like, right, so it's like a
It
Willy
just ends
Wonka
in a
room.
triangle, essentially.
Right,
So
yeah.
there's the tunnel you came in through, and then there's two
Right.
walls in front of you. One holds the
Yeah.
mirror that makes you look tall, the other one holds the mirror that makes you look short, and there's no other way out.
When Timeless touched the mirror, did it look like he got pulled into it, or did he just disappear?
It rippled for a second, and you made me a perception check.
I don't know if that... Oh, there we go.
You're on
You're rolling
private
for it.
rolling, which isn't helpful to me, Paul.
Like,
Oh,
Can you
yeah,
reveal
that's what
that
you
to?
said. Oh, I rolled a 20.
I don't know how, but it was a 12.
Thank you. That's fine. Yeah, you're sure when you spotted it, Timeless disappeared into the mirror. Like he was sucked in, but it was very fast.
Can I look at the mirror and see if I can see Timeless in it?
Yeah, you look at the mirror and you see you, taller and thinner. And then just at the very back corner of the room, you think you see a tiny version of Timeless.
I walk by and nudge him into the mirror.
Oh no.
Just because I said I look like you.
Amaryllis, make me a dexterity save.
If you could do the thing where you kind of spin away from it and let her go through on her own momentum.
That's so close to being in that 20.
Yeah. And you feel Ebert come up behind you and brush against you, and you just catch yourself against the frame of the mirror.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
You do realize one of our party just got pulled into this, right?
I didn't mean to. I was coming to have a look. I must have knocked you by accident.
Roll deception.
What side are you on?
Can I try and go over to the area of the room that I saw timeless?
You don't need an insight check to know that was lying. Yeah, but as you turn around, you can't really match your idea of the room with what you saw in the mirror. That corner's there, but that's just where the other mirror is.
Can I go to that other mirror? Is that the short mirror?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
short mirror.
Ah, sod it. I'm gonna put my hand onto the tall mirror.
Okay. And as you put your hand onto it, everybody else you see, Amaryllis just pops away.
Looks like a doorway. And I walk up and just walk into it. Same one that the other two did.
And Morko Eberk, you watch as Raska just follows Amaryllis. No cares, just walks straight into it.
Right. Might as well. When in Rome or whatever. Enjoy them.
Yep. And Eberk, you've stood in this room and it's a very strange room. The mirrors make you look weird. And every member of your party's just touched this mirror and disappeared.
Oh, do I touch that mirror or the other mirror? Oh,
Where's your sense of adventure? Touch the other one.
okay, I'll follow them through. I will draw my what do I fight with? Just quickly remind me. Sword?
And
I think it's an axe. Have a look at your character sheet. You have an axe.
Axe. I'm going to draw my axe out and step through.
All right. And Timeless, you touched a mirror, and it was cold for a second, and then you're in a room, a different room, with many brightly coloured walls. You look around, you try to get a grasp of the space. It's a pentagon. On
Nice.
each of the 5 walls is another mirror, similar to the ones you'd seen in the first room, but these ones don't make you look weird. They look like you,
Just
more
regular
or less.
And it is just an actual reflection of me and the room that I'm standing in. So they've just got
Yeah.
lots of reflections of mirrors and. Oh.
More or less. As you move around, you start to notice they do wobble a bit. There's a bit of weirdness depending on how you look into them, but they're not as distorted as the ones in the other room were.
Right. I look back and see which. I came through one of these mirrors, one of these on one of the pentagram.
You think you came in through one of the mirrors,
Pentagon.
but
Right.
when you look back, that's just another mirror like the other 4.
Hmm. Hello?
No response.
I step back in the direction that I came from.
Touching the mirror.
I'm not going to touch the
Or just-
mirror. I'm going to,
Just walk towards it.
yeah, kind of peer into it and see. If
And
I
as
can
you-
see,
Lean towards it. The image becomes more distorted. It ripples weirdly.
okay, I step back.
Still just a mirror. Bit weird, but just a mirror.
Hmm.
Can I make a mark on the floor, in front of this mirror, so I know that this is the one I came in? I'm gonna just write like a number
Yeah.
1 or something in front of it.
Yeah, you just mark a little number 1 on the floor in
Yep.
front of this mirror.
Okay.
And as you
Say,
stand
any of you
up
coming
and
through?
done that, Amaryllis pops in through the mirror, standing
Oh.
straight on your little number 1 mark and smudging it slightly.
Hello.
Ah,
Well, this is.
I was wondering where you'd all got to.
Well, you got pulled into a mirror. We were all very worried and all jumped to action to come and see where you went.
Oh, that's very sweet of you to be worried. Yeah, look, I've just marked on the floor the mirror that we came in through. There are a bunch of others here.
That feels like the start of madness. If you can walk through one mirror and come out another and keep going through.
Yes. Is anybody else coming, or
I don't
Just
know,
us.
but you get pulled in pretty quick. I didn't see if anyone was following. Maybe we should get out the way in case they are.
that'd be a good idea?
And as you start to move out of the way, Raska comes bulling through the mirror, walking full force.
There you are, fellow.
Hello. Huh? What is this?
This is the death room. No, not really. It's just more mirrors.
What happens when you touch them? And I walk forward.
Okay, you walk forward, and the mirrors all react weirdly as you do. Do you want to touch one of them?
Yeah, just whatever's directly in
He's
front.
walking straight through.
I haven't stopped as I've said this. I've just walked
Well, in front of you is a corner. You're in a pentagon, so left or right.
left.
Okay, you reach out to touch the one to your left, which we'll mark as 3 for the sake of Timeless's reference. Let me just draw myself a little diagram so I don't get lost. There we go. Okay, and you watch Timeless Amaryllis as Raska touches this mirror, and the room stretches upwards, becomes maybe 10 feet taller.
Huh?
Just the room and the mirrors and
Just the room. The mirrors don't change, the mirrors are the same, but the room stretches upwards.
This
So
one
Raska
isn't a
just
door.
walked into a mirror, effectively, and
Yeah, he walked straight into a mirror, bounced off it, and the room went taller.
that's weird.
Yes. How wide is this room at the moment, just out of interest?
It's maybe... It's hard to judge, it's a pentagon, but it's maybe 3 feet on each wall.
Okay. Oh, not
So
big
about-
enough for a 20-foot
8
wide
feet.
bug to just appear in here at the moment.
About 5 to 6 foot wide on its
Yeah.
widest point.
Yeah, for the,
It's a
yeah,
bit
for the,
tight moving around in here.
Yeah,
And as
yeah,
you're
so I
thinking
think- I
that,
think
Morco pops through the mirror.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
It's
it
a
is
bit
getting
tight
busy.
moving around.
Well, it's getting a bit intimate.
I hope he doesn't who gets squashed. Somebody quickly find a mirror to make the room bigger.
This one.
Okay.
And I reach out to my right.
Okay.
You're right facing number 3, or you're right facing where he came in?
It's number 4 either way.
I'm scribbling numbers down on the floor.
As
in front of
Raska
the mirror.
touches this mirror,
Yeah.
there's a sudden sense of... a sudden lurching. Like when an elevator starts to move the first time.
Oh, God.
And you all suddenly realise your feet are touching the ceiling
What?
as you fall
Yeah.
20 feet to the floor of this chamber.
Uh-oh.
Not
You all
again.
take 6 falling damage.
Oh.
What was that?
Thanks,
Sorry.
buddy.
6 falling damage.
Oh
And-
my goodness.
As you're picking yourself up to your feet, Ebuk walks through the mirror, which is now on the floor again, conveniently. And Ebuk, as you walk through, you see this brightly coloured room. It looks far too happy for its own good. Weird shape to it, and everybody's lying on the floor for some reason.
Oh, I don't take the 6 points of damage then.
No, sorry.
No.
Don't touch that mirror.
Yeah. Please don't do that again.
What are you all doing?
We fell.
You're in a room. What did you fall from?
The ceiling.
The ceiling?
Right. So
It's
now
almost as
what?
if the room flipped. And then now here we are, laying prone upon the floor.
So we know that mirror makes the room taller. That mirror makes you fall. There are still 3 mirrors.
This mirror I just come out of.
Well,
That's,
Maybe.
Yes, that's number 1.
that's the mirror Timeless has conveniently marked 1.
And we have 2.
So if I went back through this mirror, I'd go back into that other room and I'd just step through.
well, none of us
You
smart enough to try
step
that.
into the mirror and bounce off it.
Oh.
The room
Oh.
Ah,
tilts to the left.
Oh.
Everybody make me a dexterity save.
Oh.
Oh.
ain't happening.
Um,
Can we make a note of what we're actually pushing when we do this?
how do I do a dexterity save on this sheet?
The little plus on the
The little plus on the bottom right of dexterity.
Dexterity, yeah.
That's perfect. Who am I missing?
Oh.
Raska.
Hilk.
What number?
Nice.
What was? There's one. So there's one side left we haven't tried.
Thank you.
2. We haven't
There's
done
2, yeah.
the second mirror or the fifth mirror.
I mean, one of them is the mirror we came in from.
That
Which
was
is
the
one.
one that.
That's the one
that
Ebert just bumped into.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's try 2.
And you reference Timeless's little mark on the floor and figure out which mirror's which. You walk over and tap 2. And all the walls get a bit wider.
Oh,
The room is now
Yay.
5 foot on a side. It's a bit easier to stand around in here. Moko, make me a perception check.
Oh Jesus. Actually, I do have. I might make it. Yes.
nice.
Oh.
Okay. I noticed something. Hopefully. Sorry, you didn't roll a 30. You know nothing.
You didn't roll a 30 in 5e, you know nothing. No, you notice as you touch 2 and you're looking around the room, you're pretty perceptive, you know what's going on. You know, you look around the room trying to figure out if what's changing when these move, and as you touch 2, you notice that 4 becomes flat and glassy. It's not rippling anymore. And as the walls of the room stretch out, 4 is rippling again.
So wait, now that it's stopped expanding, 4 is back to normal?
Yes, 4's rippling again, just like all the other mirrors.
Okay. So it looks like when the room was expanding, 4 stopped. So I'll try and explain to everyone else. Looks like that one went still, and now it's rippling again. Does it mean it turned into a normal mirror? Or, I don't know.
Maybe if you touch that one again, I can touch 4, and the worst thing
the
that
same
would happen is
time.
we all fall again.
Well, first one, then the other, because the problem is if he presses 4 beforehand, it'll flip the room,
Yes. So you.
which
touch
we don't
that
want to
one,
do too many
and I'll
times.
touch this one.
Yeah, so I'll push this one. So I'll push 2 again, and then once it started moving, then you push 4 and see what happens. Hopefully nothing will happen.
I'll watch this, wait until it stops rippling, and then when I see that, I'll touch it.
Yeah, easy enough to do. Moko explained what he saw, and you notice the same thing as the room gets a little bit wider, and you touch 4 and disappear. Can you roll me 1d4?
Oh no.
Thank you. And you all watch as Amaryllis disappears.
Again.
What?
I think he's gone to the next part of the maze.
The room finishes getting
Whatever
wider.
this is.
Do you think there might be a problem with a person that's left here on their own?
Yeah, I think maybe we should be very quick about it, because the bigger this room gets, the harder it'll be to get to the other mirror in time. So I think if we want to go through that mirror, we should all go now. Like, I'll push this, then we run over and do that mirror at the same time.
Go quick.
Well,
Hold hands.
I hope it works.
I mean, I'd rather just touch the mirror.
You're
but-
stuck here on your own.
Well, no, if I run fast enough before it stops growing the room, then I can get out.
Gonna have to go.
I'll just have to run.
Or press it and flip it and fall into it.
Sounds unnecessary, complicated, and dangerous.
Yeah, okay. I was just thinking if you press it and then the room rotates, we'll fall into the broken one.
E-Berg.
What does that one do? I point at 5, but the one that...
I don't want to find out. Let's just go to the one that we know teleports out of here.
Yes, otherwise Amaryllis gets left on her own.
I mean, we could take a chance to push this other one and then see if any mirrors turn off with that one. see, it might be something we've just not noticed before.
I
On
think
the other ones
personally
doing
we
it.
should do exactly what it was you just did, so that we have a chance of perhaps meeting up with Amaryllis again. Otherwise, she's on her own, and it's a bit shit.
Okay, in that case, should I just push this one, and we just go push that other mirror, and then let's just go wherever.
Yes, and if you don't make it, I promise we'll spend the rest of our lives trying to find you again. Honest.
I mean, I could just run across and push the mirror. It's not like it's beyond the realms of human possibility. The room is only like 5 feet wide.
Well,
I have to be like a geriatric on
I'm
a
just
Zimmer
saying.
to make it in time.
Look,
Are you going to do something?
you're relying on a
D20,
D20, friend.
I just need to run. You don't need to roll D20 to run across a room. Jeez.
Oh, shall we see about
Well, we'll
that?
see what
Are you
the
go- are you-
GM says about that.
I have a feeling he's going to do something to try and like get me stuck behind. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, like your hand
It's like-
sticks to
it'd
that
be such
mirror
a
as you
shame.
touch it.
It'd be such a shame if you weren't able to make it through the mirror in time.
Yeah.
If for someone who was like, I don't know, glue your feet.
It would be a
Gosh.
shame if we didn't make it through the mirror in time.
Okay, so
Yeah.
anyway,
Kadara, you should
Before-
totally do that now. You should totally do that now.
yeah, that's what number 5 does.
All right.
We should, so before Amaryllis dies of old age, let's just do this. Okay, everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
I'm standing right next to that mirror. Is it 4 we're going for?
Yes.
And you're going for 2, right?
Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna push it and then I run over the. While I keep standing, run over.
I'm
the 4 and
pushing-
just do it.
Lean on the
be out
number
first.
4.
If that...
And you're all ready. Morko's plan seems logical to most of you. And you all get ready to touch 4. And Morko touches 2, the room grinds to expands. You all put your hands on 4. You hear Morko's running footsteps behind you. Amaryllis.
This is where we all come through, merged into one entity, like the fly.
This is going to be dark for the rest of you for a moment, sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Amaryllis, you come through the mirror into a room. In the centre of this space is seemingly a large table. 3 people in robes and clown faces sit around this table playing cards. They're lit by a single chandelier in the centre of the room, and around the edge of the room, you think there's probably enough shadow that you could sneak around without any of them noticing you. You see a large mirror at the far side.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought they'd be hostile. None of these clowns have been, like, hostile before. With the way you said
Well,
that
it's
makes
your
me think it might be.
You know, you live your life in the shadows. You tend to spot these things. You could totally get through this room without them noticing you, but maybe you just want to talk to them. Have a game of cards. There's an empty seat at the table.
Who's got the biggest pot?
Currently, this one.
I'd like to try and sneak behind him to see what he's got in his hand. What his hand
Oh.
is.
Okay. Go on, roll me stealth.
Go rogue
As you
stealth.
sneak around the edge of the room.
1 million.
Oh,
There was a completely involuntary noise, though. And yeah, you quite easily you get around this room, and you get behind this one. You look over his shoulder. He's holding a pair of 2s.
I want to go check out the others. I want to find out who's got the winning hand.
Okay. You go around and you look behind this one.
Mm-hmm.
He's holding a 2 and a 3.
Okay.
And you look behind this one. He's holding a pair of 2s.
Okay. Nice fair game. I'd like to come back over to the mirror where I came in and just sort of then walk up and just go, "Hello, gentlemen."
All right. So you walk back over and you step up to the table and greet them. And they all look up at you. They all put down their cards. Hello. Can't join us in our game.
What are you playing?
Well, currently we're playing Hand of Heckna, but it only really works with 3. Tell you what, we'll play something else. He looks at you and looks at the mirror behind you. You got anybody else with you?
There are some, but I don't know how long it'll take them to work out how to get through the mirror.
Right. Hang on then. And he starts shuffling the deck.
I'll just sit down on the chair. Always.
And as you take a seat, he starts shuffling the deck. And you hear a bit of a calamity behind you. Someone shouting, now, now, now. And all of your allies pop in. Morko breathing heavily like he's just sprinted across maybe 15 feet of space in about a second.
I mean, that's just standard. It's not that exciting.
Yes, but you were slightly panicking about having to be stuck in a room for all eternity.
Have you tried running 15 feet in 1 second? Not that bloody easy, I can tell you.
You should see how far I can do in 6 seconds.
Yeah, from the beak test people.
Yeah,
And you...
like, it's not that I was worried about getting left behind. It was more that I was just worried about Mr. Snake Oil in the corner.
Unfortunately, he's in this room too. You can't escape.
It's funny, you make a
Well,
lot
that
of noise,
attitude.
but we can't ever see your lips moving.
That's because you're not looking at my face.
Has a point.
And you come into this room and there's 3 figures in robes and clown makeup sitting around this table with Amaryllis. And one of them is shuffling a deck of cards. It seems like just having a nice happy game. And as you
Took you
step
guys long
in,
enough.
one of them looks up to you and goes, great. Now we've got enough. Right then. We're going to show you this new game. Shuffles of cards. It's called Guess the Card. And he points to his 2 friends. Right. One of you is going to play. And I think this lady's volunteered. He points towards Amaryllis. So,
I think I have a good idea what the card could be.
do you want to play against me? Do you want to play against Boingo? Or do you want to play against Poingo? He
I'll
points
play
at his 2
against
friends.
you, dealer's choice.
Very well then. Shuffles the cards again. Okay. I'm going to need a volunteer from the audience. And he looks at the rest of you.
I've wandered around the table to watch the guy that's dealing the cards, check he's not cheating.
Seems to be shuffling some cards.
I'll step forward. All right, then. This seems... Yes,
Good
this
game.
seems harmless.
All right. Tell you what then. We're going to play a game called Guess the Card. It's pretty much in the name. So I'm going to give you these cards, and he hands the deck of cards to you, Timeless. Right.
Okay.
I'm going to guess a card, and your friend over here is going to guess a card. And whichever one of us is closer wins.
Are we just guessing the number or are we guessing the suit?
You're just guessing the number.
That
What's
makes it
in-
easier.
What's in this mirror?
That's a mirror. It's got you in it.
It's got you there.
I touch it.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Roll me a d4.
Three.
Magic number.
All right. And as this gentleman is explaining the rules, you all see Raska walk past and touch the mirror and disappear.
Oh.
He's not one for games.
Well, they'll just have to wait for us to finish figuring out what this room is about before we move on.
I think
mean,
this is the break
You
room,
said,
no?
but he's like the biggest of us and the strongest of us.
Yeah, that's no excuse for poor decision making.
Biggest, yes. Strongest, maybe? I don't.
Aren't we supposed to be finding a beast, not playing cards?
Yes, but I'm playing cards. The beast isn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah, stop being so bloody rude. Right. I'm gonna flip the first card up and have a look to see what it is.
All right then. Amaryllis, you can. There are 12 cards in this deck, 12 numbers in this deck. You can roll a d12 or you can guess one yourself.
It's
Your
2.
choice.
There is a higher possibility that it is 2, considering there are 5 in the deck.
Fair point, yeah. Okay, Timeless. Roll me a d12. See what you pulled out of that
Better
deck.
roll a 2.
Oh, we're totally going to cheat. That's the thing. It's a 2.
And he eyes you as you say that.
Yeah. I'm just trying to. What's my sleight of hand? I'm gonna draw a 2 out of this deck. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. And make me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
Crooks working together.
Oh,
Oh, God.
No!
Okay. You watch Amaryllis and you know, Timeless has got your back. You've worked together before. You know this game, he knows this game. And he pulls the card out and you give your guess. And the gentleman in costume gives his guess. And then Timeless fumbles the deck.
Oh
Cards
shit!
spray everywhere.
Oh!
Well, but that one can't count. We'll have to go again.
Oh, must be void. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. That never happens normally.
I'm thinking maybe there is something wrong here.
He's
Yeah,
not
messing with the deck.
fingers.
No, I'm just very, very clumsy. Haven't played
does
cards
oils.
in quite a while. Deception.
Deception with disadvantage, let's say.
Oh.
Give it a try.
Yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta do it.
This man's
I mean,
got
if we
4
can, any way we
fucking
can make this worse is going to be brilliant.
Hey!
Yeah, okay then. Hold on a second.
I'll gather the cards back up.
He just shrugs and goes, oh, okay then, pick them up, let's go again.
Yeah, yes. That's a splendid idea. Okay. Wait for the guesses.
Alright, you're going to throw this card, and you're going to tell me with your mind what it is. And I will
Oh.
guess it.
Right. Amaryllis, what's your guess?
He's telling me with his mind. One.
Fair enough. Timeless.
Yes,
Roll me a d12.
with pleasure.
And
It's a 1.
you look straight at Timeless and you look deep into his strange tiefling eyes. You know, you're on the same wavelength. You
Yeah.
get it. You're both. Well, there are many words for what you are. But, you know, you get it. And he pulls the card from the deck. You shout, 1! And he flips the card around. 9.
Oh.
And
I don't like this game.
the clown just looks at you and looks at Timeless and goes, I don't think either of you are really getting this one. Tell you what, give me the
maybe
deck
you
back and
should
just
guess.
go away.
Oh.
Alright, so guess you're on break. Thank you for letting us go through and whatever.
Yes. By the way,
By the way, your
I just
deck
had to
has
say,
5 2s in it.
playing cards in front of a mirror is really bad idea. But
And as
That's
you
why he's winning.
as you say your parting quip, Amaryllis, about there being 5 2s in the deck, all three of them just look at each other and their eyes sort of glint murderously.
oh,
I can see that.
the mirror.
And you touch the mirror and disappear through.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that went rather well.
And on the other side of this mirror is a room that has disappeared off my navigation list, so just give me 1 second.
Oh no.
It's not helpful
Right,
to
so we'll
me.
just go through the mirror, I guess. Amateurs.
Did you win?
You have to find out whether Rasker is still there.
Start that again.
Maybe
And-
Raska's gone to another break room.
Rasker, you go through the mirror. You don't care about these people and their cards. They're playing some daft thing. Ignore them. Amaryllis does that sort of thing, but you don't care. And you step straight through this mirror, and you come into a square room. All of the walls here are covered with mirrors of various shapes and sizes. This is a room for someone who really likes looking at themselves. And they're all different. Some are oval shaped, some are square, some have ornate fancy frames, some have plain frames, some have strange abstract shapes, stars and triangles and such. And as you look around this room, all of these mirrors are reflecting you slightly differently. They're in different places on the walls. You see many different views of yourself.
I think I'll just sit here and wait. And I sit down, cross my legs, and begin to meditate. Yeah, with possible. Yeah, depending how long it takes. Yeah, hang on a sec.
And you sit down and begin to meditate. And you sit there. And you sit there. And then Amaryllis pops through. Ebert pops through. Timeless and Moko all pop through the mirror. And you
Oh,
hear behind
no.
them some shouting.
Did you win anything?
No, but I think I upset a group of friends who are probably going to kill each other. So, that's sort of a victory? I don't know where my accent's gone today. It's not French anymore.
It's not outrageous enough. You need to roll the R's.
Timeless,
as you
if
all-
we ever do that again, blink as many times as the card number is, yes?
I thought I was blinking.
You blinked once.
Ah,
I'll let you blink very fast.
I do blink very fast, as has been said. Yes.
What's this room? Raskia, what you doing? I pat my
Lots of mirrors here. Look at them all. They're all a little bit different.
Oh, I'm sick of these mirrors. Can we just smash them?
I imagine a man of your stature would be sick of mirrors, yes.
Ouch.
Yeah, Ebert, do you want to smash a mirror?
Yeah, I'm getting grumpy with them now. I'm going to go to this one here.
Okay. You
Right,
walk up
smash it.
to a mirror. It's a big mirror, square frame, and you pull out your battle axe and smash it. And it
Oh.
smashes. It's a mirror. And you all watch as Ebert smashes this mirror and the shards tingle down to the floor.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
That may be our way out, Ebert. If you break them all, we'll be stuck here and probably will die.
Sick of mirrors.
Well, don't look at them then. Just stare at your mouth or whatever.
What?
Welcome, Ange.
I see, that's it.
Reminder.
Are any of these mirrors? Because you said they all look a bit. You all look a bit different. And do any just reflect a true reflection?
Make me an investigation check.
I'm so good at investigating. Ooh,
I could give him a hand because I can actually investigate.
12.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my bonus. He just rolled.
Go ahead. Subtle. And Amaryllis starts to walk around the
There
room,
we go.
peering every mirror. And Morko sees her doing that and does the same, but Morko's got an eye for these things. It's a bit easier for him. And Morko, after you walk around for a little while, you find one mirror. It's a strange star shape. And when you peer into this mirror, it flashes. And as the flash clears, it's your face on the mirror. Not your mask, but your face.
Uh-oh. That's not going to be pretty.
And the rest of you watch as Moko looks at this mirror and then stops. He was walking around the room looking at all the mirrors, but he stopped at this one. But as far as you can tell, it's clear.
Interesting. I'll step away and I'll be like, Amaryllis, come have a look at this one, see what you see.
Okay, I'll have a look.
I'm not going to mention the face.
Nothing. Just like all the other mirrors, it sort of you, it's not quite you.
It looks like me, but
Does it
not quite.
No
the
flash.
same. But no, it's a mirror. Why would that flash?
Weird. It did. What if
What
what happens if I touch the star mirror?
As you touch it, the face, your face, grins.
Oh God.
Hey, hey! What do you call a man with a rubber toe?
Surprise me.
Roberto. Face
I'm gonna
grins.
smash the mirror. I'm just gonna smash the mirror.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, wait, that was really good.
Correct reaction.
You smash the mirror and your face trickles to the ground.
Must have been defective.
Oh, wait. Pulls out a bit of paper and starts writing that joke down.
Did we hear the joke?
I've got a bard you should meet.
Yeah. No wonder you are a successful salesman.
Nah, you wait and see.
I mean, I can only wait so long. I am mortal.
This room is strange.
Or am I?
So we found one mirror that the e-book broke. You found the mirror that you stared at and then told me was weird, and then stared at and then broke it. And now you both have 7 years bad luck. I step away from Moko.
I think I've already got backdated 7 years of luck over the last, I don't know, few hours, days, I don't know. I don't know, how long have we been in this dimension? Who knows?
Timeless, Raska. While the rogues are messing with their mirror, what are you two doing?
Why did you smash that mirror?
Because it told the terrible pun and deserved to die.
Why did you smash that
Really
mirror?
good one.
Hey, Burke.
Because it told the terrible pun and deserved to die.
It was a rash decision, I admit, but I was frustrated because I just want to get out of this place. I'm getting hungry.
Come and sit with me and let the smart ones deal with it. They seem to be having fun just now.
You could
Who's saying I'm not smart?
eat one of your pies. Well, you know, birds of a feather and all that.
Please, sit with me.
I go and sit next to him and I break off some pie out of my bag and feed it to my mouse in my bed.
You've got a
The
mouse.
mouse takes a bit of
I
pie
would-
and starts
Yeah,
nibbling at
I
it.
would love. Yeah, I'd love if you broke a piece of pie off, gave it to.
I do. I share some of my
He's
pie.
just
I
like,
share
"No,
some pie with him.
No, pie cause pain.
They talk
I
a
give
lot.
Raska some pie.
Yeah, I take it and I say, they talk a lot, but they can be quite useful.
When? Since when?
Speak for yourself.
Yes.
Thank you for the pie. It was lovely.
This place is tiresome and I want to leave.
Timeless.
Yeah. So we've had 2 mirrors smashed. How many mirrors are left? Sorry.
Quick guess,
Oh,
maybe
I
20?
can-
They overlap
Oh,
almost.
shit, yeah.
There's
Um.
a lot going on in here.
Right. Once again, I'd like to mark the one that we came in.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this here. Some of these mirrors are larger than others. Is that right?
Yeah, there's different sizes and different shapes and different sorts of frame around all of them.
I'm going to choose one at random on this side of the room where my token is.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the biggest one there. Have a look, see what that's doing.
Yeah.
Now I've noticed the other guys, they've been touching mirrors, right?
Yeah, they've been touching mirrors or staring into mirrors or smashing mirrors.
Yeah.
They're doing things.
I'll touch the mirror in front of me.
Yeah. So you walk up to this mirror and you notice this large mirror. It's an oval shape and around the edge are runes in Infernal.
Oh. I think I speak that, don't I?
You do speak that, you're a tiefling.
Yes.
And you peer at them and they read, "A true reflection there never was," around the edge of this mirror. And as you stare at it, it flashes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And then it's your face on the mirror,
Oh, he's gonna love this, isn't he?
but grinning, as if it's trying to sell you something.
Oh no.
Well, I'm buying. No.
Like the
yeah,
Tinder room.
I think he's gonna. Yeah, I stand there and I kind of looking at this picture. Admiring it a little.
And it seems to copy you almost. This big rictus grin on its face.
You know, you're not a bad-looking chap.
You could say that yourself. Hey, what you get when you cross a rhetorical question and a joke?
Oh, enlighten me.
No. No punchline.
12 years of my life with Josh and one campaign.
I don't know. It feels like 27 years of Josh in like 5 minutes.
I wait expectantly.
There is no response.
Oh?
What are you doing, Timeless? Why are you talking to a mirror?
This mirror is strange.
Well, that narrows it down. Compared to all the previous mirrors.
Yes, but I like it.
Why is it strange?
Well, I've just told myself a joke.
Was it a good joke?
I don't know, it's not giving me the punchline yet.
But no, that's what we're here to find the hammer.
What was the joke?
It said, what do you get if you cross a rhetorical question with a joke?
Oh.
What does rhetorical mean?
You don't answer it. It says joke with no punchline.
Yes, Timeless, what is a rhetorical
Oh
question?
my god, that's
There you got
hilarious!
So,
Tell me another.
Are you going to use that one?
So
on
this mirror is
Tuesday.
talking to you.
I do that through the mask.
Wait, this mirror is talking to you. Will it work for anyone, or is it just you?
Oh, it was just me.
Well, move over. I'll have a look in the mirror that he was looking at.
You look
I'll
at the
step
mirror
aside.
and the frame is surrounded by some weird runes.
What, in Infernal that I can read?
You can read in front. I should check your character sheet more. You always pick weird languages. Yes. In that
It
case, you see what
says-
Timeless saw.
On that note, I can also speak Infernal.
Coincidentally, you can all read this mirror.
Yeah.
Ah,
He can
And
only
you look
speak
in the mirror
it. He
and
can't read
nothing.
No, I can't. It says on my character sheet that thieves can't.
Come on. Mine says please can't what? This mirror's not working for me. Maybe
It's already a better joke than these mirrors have got.
Maybe there's a special mirror just for me. I'm gonna go stare in each mirror till one flashes at me.
Yeah.
I would love it. Just like
You take a little
go to
bit
one
of
and
time
it's
going
just
through the mirrors, and eventually you find one that flashes, and it grins at you with your face.
You grin back. I just grin, waiting.
And it looks at you and goes, "What did the fish say when he swam into a wall?"
Damn.
Damn.
Tell me how to get out of here or I'll rip you apart.
This is good stuff.
I'm in a mirror, darling. You can't rip me apart.
reach through the mirror and rip her apart.
With my hand, I just clap my hand on the mirror.
It cracks slightly.
I look down at Egbert, Eberk, and say, maybe if we don't smash the mirrors, we'll find one that will let us out of it. Otherwise, we will be listening to these jokes forever.
Maybe we just smash the mirror, the joke one.
I'm going to have a look in one like they are doing. And I stand up and...
Yeah. Make me an investigation check.
Three.
And it takes you a bit of time going through these
That
mirrors.
could have
and
gone
looking at
better.
them. And
Mocha, it's this
you know,
one.
you don't typically live in a place where you see perfect reflections of yourself. You don't have a mirror. So it takes you some time to realise that these aren't perfect reflections of you and work through them all and figure out which one's the mirror you're looking for. But eventually you reach one and it flashes and looks at you with your own face.
Hello.
That's gonna be riveting.
Well, and I just walk away.
And you walk away from it.
And I go to Eberk and say, maybe that's your one. And I point at the one that's smashed by Eberk.
Pick up a shard of it and look into one bit.
Yeah. You look into a shard and the shard reflects a dwarven eye. And through a strange echo from sounding like it's coming from very far away, you hear a joke in Dwarven. Oh well, what some people would consider a joke in Dwarven. And it just murmurs to you, "What streets do ghosts haunt?" Dead ends.
I start laughing.
Hello.
And you all hear Eberk laughing, which is weird on its own. But past that, you see a mirror on the wall expands. A big oval mirror expands until it's the size of a doorway and starts to ripple.
Oh.
Oh, so apparently we're basically a captive audience until someone found the joke funny.
They mirrored me.
We'll call this the fun room.
All of the jokes were funny. Wait.
This gets the fuck out of here. It's such a...
Yeah, please.
Okay. Roll me a d4. Whoever's touching the mirror first.
The Amaryllis or Mocha, I guess. The most eager to get out
Actually, yeah, let's have Lloyd, you do it. You haven't rolled one yet.
Right.
Let's spread them around a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Ooh.
That is perfect, thank you.
Is it?
And you walk through this mirror. And you see a large space Actually, just clarify, is everybody following Morco through the mirror?
Yes.
Nobody wants to stay in the room
Yeah.
of terrible jokes.
No. Tempted, but no.
I feel like I'm taking psych.
Timeless is going to spend the rest of eternity waiting for that punchline. Living up to his name.
And yeah, you all follow Morco through the mirror, and you see a large room with a couple of tables, and sat in here are 3 figures wearing leather jackets with strange numbers of spikes across them.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm in love.
And as you walk in, one of them looks up to you and goes, "Hey, you think you can get us out of here?"
What are you in for?
Well, we're sort of stuck in here. And Amaryllis, you see, there's a big mirror on the other side of the room that reflects this room and reflects your party, but doesn't reflect these 3 figures.
Oh.
Oh. Don't tell Angie.
You don't have reflections. Are you?
Yeah. That's my point.
Yeah, don't hammer the home point home.
You're a reflection.
What are
Did I mention I like your hair?
So how can we help you get out of here?
I walk over to one, and I just like look down into its eyes and stare at it. Am I getting any sense of something against my better nature?
I would normally make you use the use of divine sense for this, but no, I think it's fairly obvious to you. These are undead.
Oh.
Despite their fancy outfits.
And I get my axe and I slam it right over his neck.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Wow.
Just left with a mirror.
Oh man, you're gonna ruin his hair.
Oh, it's fine. There were a female singer away from a rock punk band anyway.
Yeah. What are My Chemical Romance doing in here?
Oh, it's a hammer I've got actually. Yeah.
You have to swing it a bit harder then for the intended result. And yeah, you smash his head with your hammer. And he just crumples to the ground.
Ow.
Well, that was a bit rude, Raska.
Why did you do that?
The other 2 jump up off their tables and glare at you. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh.
Oh.
I take it we're fighting them then.
I guess we are.
God damn it, why do you have to roll that crit?
Oh man.
0 initiative.
Foundry doesn't even know how to handle your 0 initiative. It's just blanked.
Yeah, you're just sitting this one out until you get a positive initiative.
And Amaryllis. As these creatures jump up from the tables, you watch Raska's hammer slam down on this creature's head, and the other 2 seem to be coming for you. What are you doing?
Amaryllis will sigh, roll her eyes, draw her short swords, and head over to this chap. And she will say to him, as she comes up, she'll just say, "You know, I mean nothing by this. I mean, my hair is clearly better than yours." I'd like to try and use panache.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll.
I don't roll. Hang on. No,
You roll
I
yes.
roll a persuasion.
You roll persuasion contested by his insight.
Does he agree my hair's better than his?
He seems very into his hair.
Well, poo.
Unfortunately, no, we failed that one.
That's fine. I'm gonna regret everything because I can't do an attack now. Bums. He's gonna scoot around to be on his other side.
That's a choice.
Yeah.
All right then. Malco.
How far away is that guy? The one that's on his own. I can't quite measure.
Maybe 40 feet. 20 feet. I was guessing.
Okay.
I'm confusing myself because I've put smaller tiles on here than the grid size.
Yeah. I think it's 15 feet. Just theoretically, I can move it with half my movement. How do I get back to moving my person? Can't deselect the ruler. There you go. So because I've only moved half my movement, I have... Oh, it doesn't actually work. Oh no, it doesn't work anyway. I'd like to use Insightful Fighting
All right.
to use a bonus action to make an insight check against their charisma deception check to see if I can use my sneak attack on them.
Sure. Go on then, make your insight check. And Marco will make a deception check.
Yeah.
Which he horribly fails.
Oh yeah.
You are
I can do
insightful.
my sneak attack.
Yep.
I would like to stab him.
Stab him.
If that's what we're going with. Yeah. Roll. Did that do anything? Whatever.
It's been a bit slow for some reason. Just weird, but... Yes, you successfully stab him. Roll your sneak attack.
Okay, what is that at this level? Sneak attack. Normal. Okay. So 25 damage?
Yep. Easy enough.
How's he looking?
He's looking like he didn't take 25 damage. It looks like he shrugged off most of that hit.
Ooh.
We'll step. Just in case anyone wants to come up behind to give him a poke. I'll get next to him. There you go.
Sorry, he's not on the grid, is he? He was on the bench and not on the grid.
Yeah, it's fine.
There you
Anyone who wants to join in. Anyone
Alright.
has like a clericy business.
Anything else from you?
No, that's my turn. Thanks.
Alright then. And Marco is going to want to fight you back. So he's going to swing his fist at you.
Okay.
Does 27 hit you?
No.
Good. You take 7 points of damage and make me an acrobatics check.
Should be alright.
Yeah. And you
I have a particular set of skills.
and you watch as he slams his fist against your jaw and he tries to wrap his arm around to grapple you, but you easily slip out of it.
Yeah.
He just glares at you and
Nice
Ebook.
try, punk.
Oh, I've just done that. I've just done two things. I don't know what I did.
That's worrying.
Had to get them off.
Right click on the match if you've got
I'll
the
get it.
things.
Don't worry about it.
Trying to measure the distance. Sorry.
It's 25-ish.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
That's fine.
I was trying to plan ahead.
Right then. What are you doing, Ebook?
I'm going to run forward, see what they obviously see that they're hurting these people.
Yep.
And just twonk that one that I was drawing funny lines on, which I didn't mean to.
Sure.
I run forward.
Yep.
And
Go ahead and roll
then
your battle axe. And you can roll it again, you'll have extra attack.
Ooh.
Yep, they will both hit. So you slam your axe into him a couple of times, trying to distract him from Amaryllis.
Yeah.
You deal some solid damage to him, even though it seems like his strange leather jacket with spikes all over it is blocking your axe a bit, but you deal some decent damage to him.
As I do, I shout across to Raska and go, "Go! Another thing to stop us from leaving."
And you're the vampire. I mean, punk. He's going to look at Eberk and look at Amaryllis, and he'll swing his fist towards Amaryllis.
I upset him more by offending his hair.
Pretty much. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Take 9 points of damage and make me an acrobatics check.
Oof.
That was a private roll for some reason.
It was 12. I'm not rolling very well today.
You are now grappled.
That's why he
by
hid
this
it.
creature.
That's why. Oh no, he got me with his hand.
And you watch as this punk wraps his leather-coated arm around Amaryllis and leans down to bite into her neck.
It's a bit forward.
Does 12 hit you?
12 does not hit.
Nope. And Amaryllis, wiggling around, just manages to get out of the way of his long canine teeth. Sort of dodges out of the way a bit, despite being grappled, which is quite impressive. And timeless.
It looks like Moko's got this one covered. I'm going to move across the room slightly. I extend my hand and I point at the punk, and a small cloud of green gas kind of erupts from my fingertips and races towards him. I'm going to use a poison spray on this dude.
Sure.
Roll for this. Gotta make a saving throw.
Yep.
Spell save is 15, I think.
Which he fails.
Okie dokie.
And takes 15 poison damage. As this cloud of gas jets out of Timeless's hand and just floats over Eberk's head and slams into the face of this punk. Anything else from you, Timeless?
That's it for me, yeah, thank you.
Alright, and Raska. With your 0 initiative.
Just pick up my hammer over my shoulder and saunter over to the one next to Moko, and I try to, having seen the success with the hammer on the first one, at least the perceived success, I go to smash this guy. I want to try and chuck him backwards, lay him out over the table, push him back kind of and up onto the table and force him backwards out of Moko's range.
And you feel like you can do this. You know how to handle a hammer. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
22.
Yep, I'll do it. And you walk up to this guy and using all the momentum of your stride, you swing your hammer up and slam into just below his rib cage and force his upper body backwards, and his legs follow as he falls back over the table. Go ahead and roll me 1d12.
No, it doesn't trigger an opportunity attack.
I'll get back to you, Moko. And he tumbles over the table and lands really badly, takes quite a bit of damage from that. And Moko, as he moves out of your threatened space, you may take an opportunity attack. Which will hit.
I mean, I seem to be rolling really good on like the D20s.
Don't worry, it'll go downhill. We know how this works.
Yeah, I'll roll like minimal damage, but at least I'll hit.
Anything else from Raska?
No, we seem to have it covered.
Alright. And Amaryllis, you are grappled.
Yeah, so does that just mean I can't move, but I can still attack and stuff as normal?
Yes, you can't move, but you can act.
Cool.
It will be an action to escape the grapple, but if you're comfortable being hugged by a punk, stay here.
I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna stab him.
That works too.
With Booming Blade.
You stab him with Booming Blade for an incredible 7 damage.
And then I'll also apply my sneak attack.
Go ahead, hope you roll better. That is rolling better.
And then I'll stab him again with my offhand attack.
Okay. And as you do that, I will ask you, how do you want to kill this one?
Yay.
I'm just going to the first blade, I'll sort of switch it, stab it behind me into his chest, and then as I pull that out and spin around, I'll just slice his throat.
As you slice his throat, deep, almost black blood just oozes out, and he slumps back over the table.
I love the hair.
What are you gonna do? Scalp him?
Was tempted.
Yeah. He gives you the cold shoulder.
Anything else, Amaryllis? You are no longer restrained for obvious reasons.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Alright then.
I've got a
Moko.
I have to walk around for this, aren't I?
You watched Raska knock him over the table, and then realised you have to walk around the table.
Yeah, is the guy still on his back?
He is, yes, he's still prone.
Would that give me advantage? I can't remember.
Yes, from melee attack, you have
Yeah.
advantage.
Sweet. Alright. There's no coup de grace mechanic in this.
No, unfortunately not. But you get advantage.
Well, that was almost a waste.
Well, you
Potentially
made
still a
it.
waste.
Just.
Okay.
And you, as you loom over him on the ground, your rapier out, how do you want to kill this one?
Just vent my frustrations at having to like drag myself all the way over here.
Look, you reckon you can run
Could you
15
just say
feet in
get
1
that
second?
first time?
This is not a problem.
I mean, being annoyed is unrelated to fitness.
And your watch as Raska knocks this one over a table, and Moko just steps around the table and just starts stabbing at the ground with his rapier.
I would love it if, yeah, I would love it if, like, almost like the sort of like Leslie Nielsen like vampire staking, where it's just he falls by the table and he just gets these like big gouts of blood coming from behind the table, just swearing and just swearing and massive. Yeah. You're like, how did he get all that blood out of their body? Who knows?
Well, I mean, we did what we asked. We got them out of here.
Yes.
Did we? Did we?
Vile creatures.
I mean, they're kind of in a better place now. I'll check his pocket.
You check his pockets and...
Where did that one go? And I point back to the...
Oh, sorry.
The
I
first one.
accidentally disappeared him. That wasn't intentional. No, he's collapsed over the table where you killed him. Morpho, you
I
look
thought
through his
I'd be able to-
pockets and you find a small crystal vial of a deep red liquid.
What could that be?
Pocket snacks. Maybe it's some vial that'll turn you into a vampire if you drink it. Who knows?
Did they have
There's
any
only one
tickets?
way to find out.
You look through the pockets, Amaryllis, and you also find a small crystal vial of red liquid, but no tickets.
Well, I could use that to dye the green tickets and technically make a gain.
It's worth a
I
try.
mean, they're all the same value, though, aren't they?
Cool. No. 5 red tickets makes 1. 5 green tickets for 1 red ticket. I'll quintuple my
Plus-
profits.
I'll go check the other one for. Is there probably another vial?
Yep. And you find a third vial of this deep red liquid.
Yeah. Let's have a look at this mirror.
You've seen enough blood in your years to be fairly confident this is a vial of blood. It's
Yeah.
thick and red and blood-like. And as you look at this mirror here, do you want to reach out and touch it?
We ask first?
It ripples slightly. It's reflecting you and the others around you.
It's teleport.
Go on, Timeless.
It's your turn.
Touch it or
Timeless.
tell one of your jokes.
No.
I will reach out and touch the mirror.
And Timeless reaches out and touches the mirror. Disappears.
Woo!
Uh-oh.
Seeing that, I
Thank God away from them.
Rask immediately, when he sees Timeless disappear, he just reaches out straight away and says, "Another door," and then just touches it.
Disappears.
Yeah, we know. I didn't
And-
realise he was so fond of him.
You know the drill by now. You step through the mirror, unless any of you object to stepping through the mirror.
No.
I'd like to stay with the corpses of vampires, please.
It's a nice room. Get rid of the vampires.
There's
And
picnic tables and everything. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. I mean, the unfortunate thing to be would if you drank the blood in this room, turned into a vampire, then you were unable to leave.
Yeah.
That
Then
would be
you're
a
stuck here.
unfortunate trap.
and Timeless, and shortly afterwards, the rest of you, as you step through, you see this narrow hallway that's alight with vibrant colours. You have to step forwards a bit as the others squeeze in behind you, but
Yep.
it's difficult to tell where the floors end and the walls begin here, but in front of you is a number of
Oh no.
tiles with markings on them.
Oh no.
Up,
It's
up,
not
down,
bloody
down,
colours.
Left, right, BA.
Yeah. I don't see a start button or a B, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm rubbish at these things.
Hmm.
And you see the two tiles closest to you are an arrow pointing in your direction and a question mark.
I'm guessing it's a mystery tile, and the other one will hopefully the other one will just push you back to where you started.
How wide
Hey,
is
try.
the
Wicked
corridor?
Wino God.
About 10 feet.
I'll-
So each tile's
I'll
about
step on the
5
first
foot square.
I'll step on the first one and see what happens.
You step on the arrow symbol,
Ejector
Yeah.
seat.
and you all see, as Morko steps on this looking down his feet, the tile lights up blue.
Right, it's safe. Why do you step on your one, Timeless?
Timeless, you step on your tile, and it sinks into the ground slightly.
Oh.
And
Oh.
starts sliding to one side.
Oh.
Oh.
That might be bad news. Step back very quickly.
And you step off it, and as it slides to one side, floating out is a big pink balloon.
Ow.
Oh God.
An oddly
I think
familiar
of a pine
pink balloon. Everybody make a dexterity save.
Oh.
Do I
Oh.
get any bonuses for being behind Rusker?
You know what? Actually, yeah, fair enough. You don't need to make a dexterity save. You're behind Rask.
Oh dear.
Raska, good old Raska.
Do I get advantage
dear.
because I'm being helped?
I'm not helping you. I'm right behind you.
Oh, okay. 10.
I like where you go.
You know what's really sad is when my dice got knocked over to an 8 from a 7, but it doesn't update the dice roll on the sidebar.
Oof. And you all watch as this balloon bubbles out from where Timeless was and pops. And all of you, except Morco, are covered in this pink slime.
Oh.
Sorry, except Morco and Amaryllis, who is behind a splash guard. You all take 2 poison damage.
Oh.
Heck off their +9 bonus.
I'm glad I stayed behind.
How many, sorry? Was it,
2.
sorry? Did you say 2?
Okay. I'll take a step forward. If
And the tile
anyone
lights up
doesn't
blue.
mind. Okay.
Does the other tile remain blue?
Yes, the tile that he stepped on first remains blue.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
And you step forward again, and that tile is now blue.
Okay. Do you want to stop me when it stops
This
turning
was
blue?
an oddly simple puzzle.
You step forward, and blue, blue, blue,
Right.
blue,
I turn down to
Blue.
Eberk and say,
blue.
yes, it would be great to get out of this place.
Okay. Can I do a running jump over the last 2 tiles?
Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
I mean, that's it.
You don't really have any room to run up here unless you want to step on a tile you've already stepped.
I mean, it's fine. I've got a big bonus.
Yeah, you fairly easily leap over these last tiles, and
You and your big bonus.
I mean,
and
there's
you
nothing
end up
wrong
at
with a
the end of
little
the room in
bonus.
front of a
Happens-
neon yellow
everyone has
door.
one.
It's a big
There's a
door.
regular door, not a mirror.
It's just a regular door. It's
See you
bright
then,
yellow.
Moko.
This is gonna be the final. This is gonna be the final trap.
Yeah.
I'll
Enjoy
stay
the boss
here in
fight.
case anyone needs a hand getting across the last 2 tiles.
All right then. And
Actually, what do I have in my inventory?
as you all look down this tunnel, Moko's at the other end already. A number of these tiles have lit up where he stood.
Are you guys going to stand around, or should I push past you and have a go?
What I could do is I could check out some rope if anyone wants to come across. I can try and yank them over to help them do the final jump if they don't fancy risking the random tiles of balloon death.
I'm going to step onto the first tile.
No change. It's still blue.
I know, just randomly halfway through it just explodes.
I'll just mark these because I did not make a version of this map where they were blue.
I step onto the next
So that
tile.
would be too much production quality for me. And yeah, still blue.
Ah, that's how I zoom out. I'm going to head. I'm also just gonna since these haven't changed, I'm just gonna take out into a sprint and then try and jump
no.
from here over
Yeah.
as well.
Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check. The tiles remain blue as you walk down them.
Oh.
And as you get to the last tile, you get ready to make a jump.
Suboptimal.
Your foot slips.
Oh.
You skid onto the question mark tile.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
What is your favorite color?
Well, this is
Slips
one way to tell if
downwards.
it's a blue one or not.
It stays there. Slightly lower down.
Oh.
Morco, as you're watching this, you notice lights in the ceiling as Amaryllis is stood on this tile that seem to match the path you took along the floor.
Okay, so what do I see on the ceiling above these last 4
Question marks.
on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, they're just lights. Okay. That's why they turn blue, I guess.
Am I dead?
Nope.
If I was dead, you would tell me, right?
No, I probably wouldn't, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'll step onto the next tile.
Goes down. Nothing happens.
And I'll step off.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll shout back and say, "Don't worry, guys. All the question marks are 100% safe."
No. Be careful stepping on these last two that he stepped on, just in case there's a the next step triggers them.
They're 66% safe.
Well, maybe you should go next, Ebek.
Just run straight through you, but it'll be fine.
Might be quite a jump at the end. Could be entertaining.
I
Just
love the
ru-
question
just-
marks.
I do. I'm just going to follow the same route that they did and then jump.
Yeah. And you just walk straight down this line
Yeah.
and get ready to jump at the end. Make
Yeah.
an acrobatics check. Actually, it makes more sense to ask you for an athletics check, I suppose. Sorry. Yeah, you make it easily enough. I'll take your acrobatics with the bonus.
Yeah, take that one.
That's my fault for misspeaking, really, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go with that
You
one.
jumped across easily enough.
Well, seems safe enough.
Yeah, I think so. I'll follow you.
Okay. I'm gonna I'll walk down this ooh. Get off. I'll walk down this side. And I'm gonna hesitate for a moment.
And I'm walking right behind him.
Push him.
And then quickly run across these last two tiles.
Yeah.
There's
You
nothing
just
wrong with these last two
cross them.
tiles.
And Rasky, you watch Timeless walk across these tiles, or run across these tiles in
Yeah,
a slightly
he-
panicked manner.
He just
Fairly safe.
he suddenly just walks really quickly, right? So we're walking at the same
Yeah.
speed. I'm walking in step with him, and all of a sudden he just shoots off. So I just keep walking.
Then you walk over these tiles, slightly lower than the others. There's a bit of a misstep, but you get across.
That was
And
tricky.
Deceptively simple.
I'm covered in
In front of you
pink
stands-
gunk.
Again.
Al. Could be worse, you know.
We could still be here.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
look, we are.
Well spotted, my astute friend. Can I turn my attention to the big neon door or whatever?
Yeah. I'll
And this
go
is a-
check see if it's locked.
bright yellow door, almost neon yellow. And as you reach down, check the handle, it opens.
I'm slightly disappointed. We could have
Yeah,
done
no.
like Rochambeau so you get to lockpick it.
I was just half expecting to be like, oh, your hand wasn't wearing something yellow when you opened the door, so it exploded.
Preparation.
All right. Does it just open and we can go through?
It opens, and on the other side, you see a dark room.
Oh no.
I don't like
I-
when the music's
find
faded
myself-
out.
Can I
find
cast
myself
light?
in a darker room.
Yeah,
Would I be able to do that?
you cast light. No, it's a
Yes.
light room.
You die, you die.
I don't know what this means. I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, I've got to touch an object. I can't do it, can I?
Well, you can touch an object that you're carrying, or
And then throw it in.
You could touch Raska.
I'll just hold it up.
Yeah,
Touch it that you're holding onto.
Let's cast it on the end of my staff and point the staff
Yeah.
into the room.
So
If-
you
Crazy.
point your glow staff into the room,
yeah.
and it lights up a room, and dozens of cabinets of some kind, broken machines sit in rows in this room. And around the room are dotted several people with neon-coloured garb, neon-coloured ensembles, clustering around some of the machines and hooting and hollering, cheering and smacking the machines. The walls in this room are lined with posters depicting Heckna's face. And
we're in a nightclub.
as you step into
Some kind of industrial rave.
as you step into this room, you start to recognise these are game machines of some sort. This is an arcade, which I had an image for, but I've just realised that there's something copyrighted on the image, so I won't be showing it on stream. So, unfortunately, I'm underprepared.
Just imagine an arcade.
I was just looking at it and realised, so we won't be using that, unfortunately.
Maybe if you had a break, we could find something uncopyrighted.
Well, that's a good point, actually. There's
We could do that.
So
Let's do
Let's do a break.
let's take a quick break while I fix
Oh my God, yes, I didn't even notice the time.
Yeah, nice one. Okay, it's just gone about 3-4 minutes to, about 3 minutes to the hour. We'll be back in 10 minutes or so. So just before 10 to. See you very soon.
See you in a minute.
Hello. Welcome
Hello
back.
there.
Hello, hello, hello. I'd wake you all up a bit there.
Bonjour. Willkommen.
I am definitely.
Welcome.
Whiskey.
I'm run out. Finished. Done.
Oh, all the whiskey's gone.
The cold tea it is then.
Yeah.
And
Big
You
fish, little
walk
fish,
into-
cardboard box.
this arcade. The crowds of people gathered around a couple of the machines that are working, while many of the machines here sit broken.
Oh,
Here is a
It's
generic
like a
picture
real
of an
arcade. Yeah.
It's accurate, yeah. And you look around the
Very
space and there's no obvious door to go through.
Mm.
You might have to wander the space a bit.
Do we have tokens on this sheet?
It's very dark, Josh.
No, because I don't have a proper map for this.
Okay.
This is just an example image of an arcade.
It looks amazing.
I can't see it.
It's
Is it
black.
dark?
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, we can't.
God's
We
sake.
have no. We
It's
have
got-
no tokens in it, so we don't see any.
This
like
is
a
not set
classic
as a map.
arcade, you
You
can't
should be
see
able to.
anything.
For God's sake.
Oh, yeah.
This is because I
There we go.
Hey!
I fixed it.
That's
It's
my
now an
banger. It's my
arcade.
favourite
Look at
game.
that.
God, I
Yeah.
can feel the moisture in those seats already.
Why are you touching the sheets?
This
Why are you
place is
not touching
too
the seats?
jolly and too noisy.
Yes.
Immediately run over to one of the machines.
Yeah.
Oh no.
There are people enjoying
I would
themselves.
say-
You don't like it.
Yeah.
You run over to a
Is
machine,
this-
and as you get to one of the working machines, two people step in front of you wearing a neon ensemble, and they
Right.
grab both joysticks and start playing.
Ooh, denied.
Are there any free machines?
Make me a perception check as you try to look
I
around
think
the
they
room
all
between
take
the
coins.
bright neon and the darkness between the machines.
It's almost an 18, and then it rolled to a 2.
And
Yeah.
you look around, and blue neon lights catch your eye. A machine 20-30 foot away from you that seems almost raised on a small stage
Oh,
with
God.
red carpet and is outlined in blue neon.
Space paranoid.
And
I go to it.
as you step closer, you see a loot hanging from a pedestal beside the console. And
Loot legend.
Oh no.
above the cabinet,
It's a loot
Loot
hero.
champion.
Oh, that's quite
Oh
good.
god.
Ah, Jesus.
Oh, but I thought you'd be reveling in this.
I take up the loot, and I
And
see...
you pick up this strangely light loot. It's clearly not made of wood. And as you do, a tiny animated Heckna appears on the screen. And text, pixelated text above him that spells out, "To win the game, you must win the Battle of the Bands against Heckna himself." And the little animated Heckna figure picks up a lute and gets ready to strum it.
Guys, I think I'm fighting Heckna.
Oh, thank God. This is the boss fight, everyone.
Yeah.
And
Only
you
when
all
I
gather
hammer to
around
smash
to
up these
see
machines.
Yeah.
Amaryllis holding a plastic lute in front of this screen that displays a tiny Heckna holding a lute.
And it looks bloody good on you.
Yeah, do you know how to play?
I haven't a clue.
Perfect.
What can it be?
And as Amaryllis gets ready and presses the start button, Amaryllis, make me a performance check.
Wow.
But you're great at this.
And
18.
the screen scrolls down. Heckna's giant face appears. "Are you ready for Loot Champion?" Notes start to spill down the screen, and Amaryllis's fingers dance across the lute, matching each one of these notes, and a music track starts to come on.
Yeah.
And you watch the little Heckna on the screen starts playing along. Amaryllis starts playing along.
It's through the infernos and the blaze.
Oh no. Oh no.
And they go on for a few minutes. There's loud clicking from this control that Amaryllis is using. Amaryllis, make me another performance check.
Oh no.
Switches on to the second song.
Ooh.
As Amaryllis keeps playing.
I don't know if it's hard, but I like it.
Stop talking, I'm concentrating.
And as Amaryllis keeps playing, the song switches. And the text comes up, "Boss battle, Heckna himself." As the song comes in, and the Heckna model, the Heckna image on the screen duplicates. There's now two Hecknas playing in duet.
That's cheating.
Amaryllis is fighting up both of them.
Is this only a one-player game?
There's only one loot hanging next to the machine.
We just have to shout encouragement.
Alright, what's encouragement? Is that performance? Or persuasion?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
Deception?
performance.
Oh!
You're gonna need
mean,
it
I'm-
because you see
I'm-
Amaryllis fumble the loot. So
No, I knew this was going to go badly anyway, so I decided
That's
to
it,
you're
go.
gonna need some encouragement.
Go, 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 go!
You suck!
Go, go, go!
those are encouragement
Oh.
advantage.
You're doing great!
Everybody who wants to encourage Amaryllis, roll performance.
I just stand next to him and go, "That's really good. What are you doing?"
Oh, that's brilliant. Man, that's perfect. Inspiring, that is.
It's like an instant nut down him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. You're so
Playing
good
the
at
dice
game.
right there.
Yeah, that was a one for effort, I think.
Raska gets more encouraging than I do.
Raska doesn't even say anything, he just stands there and watches.
He's just better
He just
than
kind
me.
of goes.
He does. He does.
And with your encouragement, Amaryllis's fingers start to pick up on the loot.
That's
Go ahead and roll again, Paul.
brilliant.
Do they? Do they?
So funny.
And as the song finishes, you see Amaryllis's score, which is slightly higher than the Heckna.
Oh.
Winner!
And as the music fades and you start to hear the background of the arcade again, the Heckna facsimile makes a dramatic sad face. It blinks out of existence. The neon lights around the console go dark, and the front of the console clicks open like a door, revealing a small dark passageway behind it.
I'm just
You know, I know an inn in Neverwinter that would love to hear that kind of performance. Maybe I could arrange something, and perhaps you could play there. What do you think?
What, do you want to be his manager?
I want to be her manager, actually.
Moko doesn't observe gender.
My fingers hurt, but I think I won. It was quite easy.
You kind of won. Some things haven't randomly gone wrong yet.
You just have to hit the colours in the right order.
Raska picks up the loot and just kind of look tiny little thing, and then
Breaks every single string.
and puts it down.
What other games do they have in this place?
Let's go. And I see the hesitation, and I duck under in the tunnel.
And Raska dips down the tunnel. Moko, you look around looking for other games to play, and you see all the figures that were at machines are now circling, just standing in a circle around this raised stage that Loot Champion was on.
Oh
And
no.
as you look at them, every single one of them just simultaneously reach up their hands and starts clapping.
Is it a slow clap? Or
No,
is
it's
it-
a reasonably
okay,
decent
right.
rate of applause,
Okay.
which I'm
Turn around
not
and
doing
bang.
next to the microphone, but
No.
Oh yeah!
Oh no.
I'm just taking it all in.
You know, first rule of show business: always leave them wanting more.
Shut up, Timeless. Let me have this.
And
Okay, I've had enough. Let's go.
as you turn down the tunnel, Amaryllis,
This is where we
looking
leave
at the
yeah.
facade of the machine, at the bottom where the prize would emerge, prints out a single black ticket.
Ooh,
Wait.
a black?
I think this one's well done.
And you all start to move down the tunnel. And
Oh.
as you do, eventually you emerge into seemingly a large room with a pit in the centre of many colourful balls. And as you do so, you see Conrad waiting at the entrance to this space.
Uh-oh.
I fancy seeing you again.
He looks at you and, well, it took you long enough to get down here.
Which way did you come?
I just walked through the door.
Huh? What door?
The door outside the funhouse door. You know, the one I poked you through? Walked through the door and came out here.
Sure I did.
We went on a detour,
Clearly.
but I am the loot legend.
Right,
She was very good.
right.
He has a very fat loot.
Okay. Well, in case you forgot on your detour, I'm here for the head of the beast and the punchline. You can
We
get
had a
out of
few
here
punchlines on the
through
way.
the trapdoor in the pit. Smash the thing down there. Leave the punchline.
I've got a punchline for you.
Oh no.
What do you get if you cross a rhetorical question?
That's a lead up. That's not a punchline, you idiot.
The joke has no punchline.
Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly the point. We went over this twice.
forget that.
Oh my god. Fucking timeless.
Right
The
then.
hell is in this pit?
If you're finished, let's get this done.
Is it dark?
Candy.
And
This
he
is a
turns
pit.
towards
Yeah.
seemingly
of-
a
yeah,
large
yeah.
Balls.
pit full of balls of some kind.
A
God, it's a
ball
ball
pit,
pit.
if you will.
A ball pit, if you will.
Don't pee in it.
Yeah.
And as you
Come
look
on,
into
come on,
the pit,
timeless.
you
You like
see
balls?
in the centre of the pit what seems to be a small child waving their arms.
Oh,
Oh.
In what fashion? Like in distress? Just like
In
saying
distress,
hello?
seemingly, but
Right.
silent.
Alright, I'll throw them a rope.
I hate this already.
And you throw out a rope, and the child grabs onto the rope, or at least wraps its arms around the rope somewhat.
I have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna brace my feet around the edge of this pool.
Make me a strength saving throw.
I knew this.
It's like an anglerfish with a child.
Middle of the road.
Yeah, and you all watch as Morko throws out this rope. And the child you'd seen in the centre of the pit disappears downwards.
Nope.
And the rope disappears downwards. And Morko is tugged off his feet and shoots off into the pit.
Oh, was it Moko? I was going to... When I saw the rope getting pulled, I was making my way over there to try and help with the pulling of the rope, because strong things are things that
Go ahead
Raska
and make me a
does.
strength save then. I'll assume you could get there before Morko got pulled in, so let's see.
Shame.
You coming with?
Between you can probably manage it. So the rope snaps in the centre as Raska grabs onto you, Morko, and you see where the child and a bit of rope disappeared, the head of a giant insect emerges.
Ah.
I want a refund.
Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh.
Oh.
I always do well.
Fine.
Now my question is, does the guy want the head of the bug or the head of the child? Because one raises more questions than the others.
It's an improvement on 0.
His full name.
I got all your dice stuck on my screen for a minute then, it was very wet. And Morko, as you see this creature start to emerge holding a good 10 foot of your rope.
Asshole. Can I'm gonna draw my longbow.
Alright.
And I'm going to use insightful fighting again. That'd be insight against his deception.
Sure.
Come on, baby, don't let me down.
It seems like a fairly deceptive creature somehow, but you're pretty sure you have the insight to figure out where to hit it.
Cool. I'm trying to think.
Initiative.
Oh, damn it. Well, at least I can get a sneak attack on it when I can actually hit.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
unfortunately your first arrow flies wide. Anything else from you?
No, actually, I'll move a bit away from the edge.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Alright then. And Conrad steps forwards and whips out the giant longbow that was on his back, giant crossbow even, that was on his back before, and fires 2 attacks towards the creature. And you watch as one of these bolts sticks into the creature. And Amaryllis.
Is this ball pit normal movement?
Yeah. You're wading through what seem to be these small plastic balls, but they're only maybe a couple of feet deep. They don't hinder your movement too much.
Okay, I will move up to the creature.
Alright.
And I will give it a whack with a booming blade.
Go for it.
Kapow. And roll terribly, upsettingly. And I'll cry myself to sleep tonight.
Noted.
Well, that went to tits. I'm going to bonus action disengage and just jump 5 feet away.
Run away! Okay. Ebuk.
I'm going to use my crossbow because it looks a bit intimidating.
It's a bit big and scary.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Ooh.
And it seems to go pretty well for you because your crossbow bolt sticks into the creature. You can roll second attack. You have extra attack.
Not so good.
Unfortunately, that one goes wide. But you hit it with the first one.
Cool.
Where's my combat music?
Then I'm going to get a little bit nearer, but not too near.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you move up a bit. And then the creature is going to move up towards Amaryllis and claw at her. Does 17 hit?
Just, yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
You take 18 damage. And make me an acrobatics check.
I use uncanny dodge to halve that to 9.
That's fine.
Reading is hard. What do I need to make? Sorry.
Acrobatics. You're being grappled.
Again?
Well, you keep getting up
Hey.
close.
Not today.
You're not being grappled. So, Timeless.
Shit. I didn't realise I was going to come around that quick.
Still thinking.
Yeah. I am going to. And for a radius now. I want to use. I was thinking of casting Confusion, but I don't want to get Amaryllis in there, obviously. 10-foot radius. So I cast it kind of just out left of the thing.
Yeah, you can manage it. It's got a
Can
90-foot range on it, so you've got plenty of room.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna be casting Confusion.
All
I'm
right.
casting it at 4th level. That's what it does, and it's going to make a Wisdom save on DC 15.
Yep.
For 9 rounds, it will be confused if it fails.
Can it hurt itself in this confusion?
And it does fail, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Nice.
So it's considered confused for the next 9 rounds.
Yep.
9. Wow. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm done. Other than that,
Hopefully it'll be over by then.
I don't have a decent indicator of confusion, but I'll go with that. Okay. And Raska.
Raska begins to grunt something in a really low bass. He starts moving his hands, and a large beam of light, 5-foot cylinder, shines from who knows where in this dark place, and smashes into the beast.
All right.
Cast Moonbeam.
Go for it.
And the beast must make a con saving throw against DC of 4.
Yep. Oops. Just go ahead and click that spell so it puts all the info on there for me while I make this con save.
Oh, apparently cast that at 2nd level, but that's alright. Take that.
That's fine. It does pass the save, but it still takes half damage, so...
And is it a shape changer?
It is not a shape changer.
Just gonna decoy a child.
You need a template for the 5-foot radius. There's no template with a 5-foot radius. 5. Make it blue. Okay. And now from you, Raska.
I go invisible.
That's a choice. Okay. You go invisible.
And I move as far as I can to the left side of the beast from where I'm standing. I don't know if it's a not into the moonbeam, but like around this, around the left side of the moonbeam if I can. I'm trying to get behind it, basically.
Yeah, you can go ahead and move as far as you can move.
Yeah.
Which I believe is 30. You are still considered invisible. I'm aware. Okay. And Moko.
Yeah.
Back to the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna try another sneak attack with a longbow. If you have better luck this time. Nope.
Nope, unfortunately goes wide.
Yeah. Just one to the edge of the pool.
Alright then.
That'll be the end of my turn.
And Conrad makes 2 attacks with his crossbow again. They both hit this time. Okay, and Amaryllis.
Amaryllis will do an attack with her booming blade. Kapow. Well, almost roll a natural 20, but won't. And a 17 hit.
Yes.
Okay, I get to roll my sneak attack because nobody else is within 5 feet. Blech. Then I'm going to attack with my offhands. That will probably miss.
That does miss, unfortunately.
And then I'm going to move because it can't hit me because I've hit it.
Yeah.
And that will be my go.
Just go ahead and roll me 1d10.
Two.
Okay. And as you step forwards here, your foot crunches against something.
Oh
And
no, the eggs.
you look down and you've stepped into a number of eggs, and tiny yellow swarming creatures pop up around you.
I forgot about the eggs. Is that just a picture
Yeah.
of scrambled eggs?
I
Oh, it's
forgot about
popcorn,
them.
never mind.
No, it's a picture of popcorn.
Popcorn.
mate. And the swarm engulfs you. You make me a dexterity save, please.
Sure can. 27.
That's fine. Technically, that means you take half damage, but you're a rogue, so you have evasion, so you take nothing.
Hey.
You take none of the damage. And Eberk.
I'm just going to fire my crossbow again.
Okay.
Oh, that was rubbish.
Unfortunately, that one
could be one of those
five.
fights.
You've got a
Yeah.
second
This-
attack, remember?
The only reason also Outlast Confusion is just because of all the bad dice rolls.
That one will hit. You deal 9 damage to the creature.
I'm going to get a bit closer and just look at this and examine this spotty stuff.
Looks like popcorn? I mean, you've seen popcorn at the popcorn stands in the Jamboree. It's a delicious yellow stuff that you could eat, but it didn't look as good as pies, so you didn't get any.
I'm gonna Well,
I
now.
grabbed down and took it up and tried to eat it.
Okay.
Why?
Because it's popcorn and food, and I eat everything, if you remember.
Except candy.
There's pies in your inventory you've not eaten.
Maybe
My
she has.
character would do. Doesn't say.
You crunch down on some of the popcorn. Tastes
It's gonna be
buttery.
eggs or something.
It tastes butter.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
See?
Anything else from you?
No, end of turn.
All right then.
Now,
Mark,
does this
can you
get
roll me a
does this
D10?
get a wisdom? Does it get a wisdom saving throw again?
It does
or-
at the end of its turn.
Oh, okay.
It has to take the confusion effect first.
2.
You just roll me a D10. 2. Doesn't do anything this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just wandering around confused.
Yeah.
That's just exciting.
At the end
Yeah.
of its turn, it'll make a save. Which it fails.
Ooh.
Timeless.
I'm going to cast the firebolt and just throw a firebolt thing at this creature while it's wandering around dazed and confused.
Go for it. Throw a firebolt thing.
I will. I may miss.
Pew pew pew.
I
Oh,
may
what a
miss.
shame.
You do miss, unfortunately.
That is a shame.
It's like easier to hit because it's not moving.
Somewhere in the back of the ball pit, the firebolt impacts, and you hear the popping noises at
Yeah.
the back there.
Yep. I wasn't concentrating clearly.
Well, no, you were
Um,
concentrating. You're concentrating on confusion.
Yeah, that's why. I wasn't concentrating on what I was doing with the firebolt. Yeah, I'm done, thank you.
All right, Andraska.
So the beast still starts its turn within the
It did start
effect.
its turn with the moonbeam, yes, sorry.
Yep.
Let me con save for that. I apparently made a con save as Raska, which I did not intend to do. 1 second. So that button does that. It passes, but roll damage anyway, because it'll take half damage.
what was it again? 2d10.
Let me scroll up. 2d10, yeah.
All right, 14.
So it takes 7.
And I continue walking around the moonbeam until I get behind it.
All right.
And then I break my invisibility by smashing my hammer into its carapace at the back.
Go for it.
$14 to hit.
Unfortunately, doesn't get past the carapace.
Ah.
Just roll me 1d10 since you're moving around. That's fine. Seems alright. You just shuffle through some strange ball-like things.
Am I... We were told that the animal was standing on the trapdoor. From
Yes.
where I am, and given that I'm at its feet, can I see any of its feet currently on a trapdoor?
You will see your feet on a trapdoor. In fact, your left foot is on the trapdoor. It's
Okay.
in the tile to your right.
Okay.
You can just see a bit of it, actually, if you really squint at the map, but...
So, yeah, Raska just, notes that.
Yeah.
And then he shouts, "There's a trapdoor here!" Like he roars it out at the top of his voice.
Just like we expected.
Yes, the creature is currently stood in it, but it is there. Anything else from you, Raska?
No.
Alright. Moko.
Well, this hope for better luck. I need to hit it eventually. I might do it this time. 20.
Yep, that'll hit.
Next to it. Do a pinch of damage.
Yep.
Try and shoot it in one of
Takes
the
a bunch of
eyes.
damage. All right. Anything else from you, Marco?
I'm just gonna just gut the pool.
Keep spinning around.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a perception check, Marco. You've got a bit of an eye for detail.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, it's easy enough for you. As you're moving around here and trying to keep your eye on everything in the pit, because apparently there's monsters in here that eat people, you see what seems to be the head of a warhammer sticking out of the pit. It's just here.
Into it.
Oh.
It's an impressive drawing of a warhammer right here.
You can tell that's a warhammer, that, or a fly swat.
Well,
I
you
don't
know,
know,
you
it
can
might
use a
just be a-
warhammer as both.
It might just be a neon spatula for all we know.
Thematic.
Alright. Well, we can go for it at some point.
Anything else, Marco?
No, that'll be my turn. Just move
All right.
around.
Oops. And Conrad is just going to fire his crossbow again.
But it's a secret one.
One of those hits. And the popcorn swarm is going to nibble at Amaryllis.
Oh no.
Amaryllis, can you make me a dex save again?
Dex save.
Yes.
The pop spawn become a
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
You take 6 piercing damage and 7 acid damage. Oh no, sorry. It's halved because you have evasion. So even though you failed, you take 3 piercing damage and 4 acid damage, sorry.
So 3 damage.
Does
Oh,
that-
wait. So 2 and
total, isn't it?
No, sorry, I've halved it.
Yeah, so 6 total. Isn't it?
6 total.
Because Amaryllis
Ouch.
plays buttery.
My day off. I
Ouch.
don't have to think about numbers. Leave me alone.
And Amaryllis. Give me a
Is
wisdom
this thing
save.
a wisdom save?
Yes.
Oh.
That's not what I want to hear.
Oh my
Not
god.
good.
That's
Yeah,
higher
you're
than
looking
one.
down and
Yeah.
your feet are surrounded by this delicious popcorn. You really want to take a bite of it.
Oh.
You
What,
are
the yellow popcorn?
compelled to go prone, bend down, and eat the popcorn for the rest of your turn.
Is this a charmed effect?
This is a charm effect.
I would get advantage on my saving throw because of fan.
Go ahead and roll again.
It's better.
Better.
But is it good
You'll
enough?
fail.
Fails in Elven.
To fail.
So you
Yes, I chomp down.
bend down and eat some of the
Chow
delicious
down.
popcorn. Can you roll me 2d8, please?
Anything else you want me to do, Josh?
Yes.
Ooh.
8, 9.
I want you to make characters with higher wisdom saves so you don't get salty every time you fail a wisdom save. Ebuk,
Do it.
What did that 9 do?
you ate 9 popcorns.
Oh, okay.
Hey. That's not bad going.
I mean, it's
You
only
got
like 9,000 in the pool.
It's a start.
Yeah. Tragically survive a boss fight, die from diabetes.
It might actually be a heart attack. It might be salt popcorn or salty popcorn.
Yeah.
The sweet, right?
There's a lot of popcorn in here. Andrew.
I look around and I notice that obviously Amaril has been attacked. So I'm going to try now. When it's like you say popcorn swarm, is it like a solid
It's
thing?
lots of little kernels of popcorn are just basically swarming over Amaryllis's legs. I mean, as far as you can tell, she's just stood in like knee-deep pile of popcorn. Except that she's screaming and occasionally then bending down to eat some. So you're very confused, really.
In my head, I want to fire my arrow at the swarm, but I'm just thinking if it's lots of little ones, I'm not going to hit any. Is it a mass thing? I don't know. I think out of instinct, I would probably just try and fire at the swarm.
All right, go ahead.
But at an angle, though, it doesn't hit her.
Sure.
Roll a
That'll
one.
probably work out.
Ooh.
That's a crit.
Oh yeah.
That'll definitely work out. You have a second attack. Do you want to use that against the swarm as well?
Yep.
There are still popcorns on.
Oh my god!
Oh my
What
god!
What the hell?
Welcome to Champion Fighter. I would like to crit on 19s.
Go me, go
Killing all
me!
my popcorn.
There's still some popcorn. Anything else
Plenty
from you,
more
Buck?
where that came from.
No, that's about it, really. I might take another mouthful of the sweet, salty.
Sweet, salty.
Sweet and salty. Well, I always buy sweet and salty, so I'm assuming it's
You
sweet
do.
and salty. Is it all sweet popcorn? Can we just check what the menu is?
You take a bite and seems to be salty.
Oh, sweet and salty popcorn. They're only the best. Yes, I have another nibble on the popcorn.
All right, and you eat some more popcorn. Mark, can you roll me 1d10 again?
I will do that. Oh, pants.
Unfortunate.
Yes.
So, Myrmidon spins round towards Raska and claws at him twice. Oh, should also have made a dex save starting in the moonbeam, which I just
Yeah.
remembered. Sorry, Cry. Do you want to roll the 2d10 for that? Failed this time.
10.
And it takes 10 damage, and then it's going to claw back at you. You've made this light that's hurting it. And I'm going to ask one of those questions that you don't really need to ask. Does a 30 hit you?
Yeah. Just. Yep.
Okay, you take 18 damage.
Hang on.
Stone's Endurance.
Can I
roll
use
1d12.
Stone's Endurance
Yep.
for a D12 plus 2?
Yes, go ahead. I assume that was where you were going to go.
Stone's Endurance, what's that then?
That's a Goliath thing. So Raska is a
Right.
Goliath, a half giant. And as a
A
racial
waste.
ability, he can remove some of the damage that
Oh, well.
he takes.
4 I remove.
So you take 14.
Okay.
And then Stone's Endurance rolled for some reason. We'll ignore that. Alright. And Timeless.
Wow.
And once again, I am going to point at this creature, and this green mist will detach from his hand and shoot towards the target before smacking it in the face. That is the intention. DC
blast out
15
your-
Constitution.
Poison spray towards the target.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it fails that. Sorry, it passes that save.
Ooh.
It unfails that save.
It was a non-fail.
It was a non-fail. There you go. Anything else from Timeless?
Just gonna move a teeny bit up this way. I can select the right. That's better. I can see Raska now. Thank you. I'm done.
Alright, and Raska. This creature's clawing at you.
Yeah.
Not happy.
I'm gonna cast Divine Smite on my.
Go for it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Smack it.
And then that's that, I guess. But then I'm gonna like try and hit it as well. But I actually have to.
Smack it.
I have to hit it.
Yes, you have to hit it for divine smite damage, but you roll your smite first. We'll save it.
For fuck's sake! 14 again.
Unfortunately not. You have extra attack. You're a level 10 paladin. Roll it again.
That's better.
That'll hit. Dealing 10 damage and then the 5 from divine smite.
Thank you. Yep.
There you go. As you smack it with your hammer and you infuse it with some of the energy of your oath to cleanse the world of these aberrations. Anything else from you?
No, thank you.
All right. And back to top, Morco.
Okay, I'm gonna try and edge around closer to the. How deep is the inside of this pit? Like around this sort of edge
It's
where I'm
only-
standing.
The actual pit is about 5 foot deep, so you'd be dropping down about 5
Yeah.
foot, and then
No,
the eggs are only about 2 foot up.
Probably on Raska's ankles then.
So you can shift through them fairly easily.
yeah.
Pretty much.
I might hop
Yeah.
and then I'll carry on my attacks while I edge towards the warhammer. Net. That would be disappointing either way.
Unfortunately not.
But like, eventually.
Fair enough. Anything else from you?
Oh no, it'll be all mine. Nice.
Alright. And Conrad. Oh, fire at it again.
Ow.
The swarm will nibble on Amaryllis. Amaryllis, can you make me dex save?
No. Ooh.
Sure I can.
Better than I am.
You take none of this because of evasion.
I think no popcorn
And
damage.
your turn, Amaryllis.
Do I need to do a wisdom save this time?
No. You're no longer compelled to eat the popcorn. It
round's
didn't
not
taste very
moving.
good, as it turns out.
Is this popcorn technically on my space?
Yes. It's a swarm,
Okay,
so,
so if I was
occupies
to
your
take a
space.
step, it wouldn't be moving out of its attack of opportunity range, would it?
No. A swarm can't take attack of opportunity.
I have learned this today. Cool, I'm gonna stab this motherfucker with a booming blade.
Oosh.
Go for it. I'll move it onto the space that you
Does
were.
a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit the large mass of popcorn, yes.
I'm not attacking the popcorn, but
Big fella.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Fair
attacking
enough.
the big fella.
A 16 also hits Myrmidon.
Good, so I roll the sneak attack damage.
Ouch.
I'll then take a second attack at him.
He must be so hard. He's got a few hits.
That 12 I don't think will hit, and then I will take a couple of steps away from the big creature, which hopefully won't trigger anything else, and that will be my turn.
Alright. And Eberk.
I'm still going to help with the popcorn.
And that destroys the last of the popcorn. Amaryllis walks away from it and it seems to have fallen apart for the most part, but
Can I use my
Kill.
second roll on the big thing
Yes.
then? Oh,
Yeah.
right, okay, I'll do that
it's
then.
2 separate attacks, so you just switch over.
Okay, so I just swing round and shoot at that. Ah,
Shoot it. Oh, that'll actually just hit.
oosh.
Dealing 6 damage. And
then I scoop down and get another mouthful of popcorn.
your bolt lodges between two sheets of the carapace. And you scoop down and get another. Unfortunately, sweet popcorn this time.
Oh,
And remember,
I'll have it. I don't know, a bit of a mix is good. Bit sweet, bit salty.
I'm starting a collection here. Dex save against the moonbeam, which it fails. Cry, can you roll me moonbeam damage? And
I could have got one party member eating the popcorn and the popcorn eating another party member.
and
11.
It's a circle of life.
Mark, can you roll 1d10 for the confusion effect, please?
Oh, balls.
Perfect. It can take action. And as it rears up to claw at Raska, the flickering flames of the moonbeam crawl up its body and rears up and just slumps to the side.
Oh.
Hey!
Wow.
Wait, that was it? It died?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go us.
I just like to point out, I realised that eventually that poison spray only's got a range of 10 feet, which probably explains why it missed.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. I'll do it.
I would love it just across the room. Just
Yeah.
there's now a
Didn't even
You
get
just turn around, it's just
popcorn there.
Conrad brushing poison off his back.
Oh, sorry about that, old boy.
Potentially there'd be a huge swath of popcorn that is now poisonous.
Hey,
Amaryllis is
Ebert,
going to shout
nice little-
for anyone in the ball pit. She'll say, "Nobody come in. There could be more eggs."
And
Delicious.
as you shout that, you
Buttery
look over and
sauce.
Conrad is stomping through the ball pit towards the creature.
I've still
I
got
just wonder,
my
when you
moonbeam
shout
up.
that,
Can I just sweep my moonbeam, kind of sweep over it and say, just like, you know, like kind of just randomly?
Just all over the ball pit.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, you can manage
Just
that.
hammer of dawn it.
You see a couple of locations where the flames spurt up for a second, you hear popping noises.
Yeah. I'm satisfied. I have a small smile on my face.
Yeah, after a little time, you're fairly confident that whatever of the pit that was alive is now not alive.
And I'll let the moonbeam go.
Right then. And you see Conrad is cutting the head off the beast. And he just looks up at you and goes, "Right, you've got your trap door. Go and get the hammer. Get your job done, leave the hammer. I'll take this head."
I walk over, grab the hammer.
Yep. And as you grab it, you get a closer look at this, and it's a big, fancy, ornate warhammer. The head is bright red, and on the side is carved Heckna's face.
well,
I will add
Think it'll do it?
to your inventory.
I must say, with that big hammer, you look rather bashful.
oh,
Someone's
But the
getting-
popcorn comes alive and eats him for that.
I mean, Timeless is like, that's
Unfortunately.
bloody good stuff, that's bloody good.
Brass
There is
just,
a punchline in
he just goes, that's it.
See, Raska just got the punchline.
He just laughed his socks off.
Is this trapdoor locked, or is it just slightly covered by a corpse?
It's slightly covered by one of the legs of Myrmidon, but as you shove the leg off, you can open the trapdoor.
Oh, it's not locked,
Yeah.
that's good.
Did someone pick up the hammer?
Yeah, somebody's
Raska
already
got it.
done it. Yep.
Yeah.
As I go by, I'm going to poke the dead thing and see if there's any loot on it.
It's a big bug creature, you're not sure
Yeah.
where
I'll
it
check
would
its
keep
pockets.
its pockets.
Why don't you see if
You
it,
never
why don't you find
know.
the leg-
It
why
might
don't
have
you find the leg of it and see if it
encrusted
tastes like
gems
popcorn?
in its legs or anything.
Yeah, what's it
It's
eating?
got crossbow
recently?
bolts in it. Just the
Yeah,
one,
eat it.
but
Ebert eats everything, remember? Eat the bug creature. See if it tastes like popcorn.
What, like a snake unhinged your jaw? Eat it whole.
Well, that's what Ebert said at the beginning of this fight, that Ebert eats everything.
Yeah, Ebert's gonna eat
That's
all of
fair.
us.
That's what the mouse is for. Just in
You
case.
said knobber.
They didn't say Ebert eats most of things, but not all the things. Or only some of the things.
Knobber.
Munchy munchy.
And as
Have to be
you
high in protein.
walk down this trapdoor,
Do we go through his trapdoor? Because there's something down there.
Birding, birding.
I was just going to do that. They're all too young to know that, though, aren't they?
I know
down,
that. Hey, Buck.
climbing down this tunnel, you enter a large room with a huge table in the centre that takes the majority of the space in here. Atop the table is a small version of the entire Revelia. You see the funhouse in the centre, the rides are on the outside, including Olga's slingshot, which has just been finished. And tiny people move around on all the streets.
Yeah,
You see the Ferris
Rast
wheel of Heckna's eye rotates. Tiny riders on the gondola.
got the. He walks over with the hammer, looks down on it, and says, and then just smashes the hammer onto it.
Oh, you fighter.
Well,
And
it's been fun.
as Raska delivers the punchlines the whole adventure, you watch as the Revelia fades away around you.
Hey.
And each of you is back where you were when this began.
Oh, thank
Look around
God.
yourself.
Oh God, no.
It seems like nothing's changed. And as the guards move closer to Amaryllis, that's where we'll end this adventure.
Oh, but I'm kind of sad. I didn't want it to end, really.
That was cool.
You're never to be alive, pigs.
Like that was the idea all along.
No, I'm sad now.
Oh,
That was great.
Nice one.
I'll never
Why?
get to know what that black ticket could have been used for.
Yeah.
Oh, the bloody tickets.
Well, you might do when you play the full campaign.
Yeah, it'll give you free access back into the Revelia.
What was that about a campaign?
This was just a playtest for the whole,
The rule book
yeah, the whole
supplement,
shebang.
whatever it is.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we could make this a regular thing then, could we?
Yeah, you enjoy it a lot. You should run
When
it.
it
You want to
comes
play
out.
E-Berg for 20 levels?
Yeah, I'd do eBert for 20 levels. Just think of all
Beg
the
your
things I
pardon?
could eat.
I'm telling you, it's that kind of adventure.
Play this character for 20 levels.
Oh, yeah. You have to play that character
accent
for that
20
accent for 20 levels.
I refuse. I'd rather do the goblin voice for 20 levels.
Aw, I like the French accent.
And
French.
thank you all for visiting the Revelia.
Oh, thank you.
It
for
was
running
great.
that.
Thank
That
you
was-
Yeah,
so
well done,
much.
everybody.
That
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
was cool.
I don't think it was ever possible to tell what was going to happen.
It was great.
So, ladies and gentlemen, lads and lassies, we are at the end of the mini campaign, this series of one shots, whatever it was. Next Friday, we're going to be going on to Blades in the Dark. That's GM'd by some old pirate down there on that side. Yeah, keep an eye on our Discord, please. If you aren't already on our Discord, somebody type in that exclamation mark Discord, you'll get it. Jump in, come say hello. We're a fabulous group of nerds, geeks, tabletop role-playing games. There are so many people in there who know a huge amount, and there are quite a lot of us that don't know quite as much. So we learn from each other and have a lot of fun doing so. So please do dive in and come and say hello. Yeah, that's really it. It's customary that we find somebody to raid.
Oh gosh, I haven't even looked.
Have we got a raid
I
target?
know we have to shout at people to join our YouTube as well.
Oh.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'll quickly have a look, see if there's no raid.
Yeah, please also, we do have a YouTube channel up, and for some reason, it has very few subscribers to it. It's not the same as being a Twitch subscriber, it is free. Twitch, you pay to be a subscriber, you don't get adverts. YouTube, you subscribe and you get adverts anyway, and the only way you get rid of them is by being on one of their premium packages. So there you go, or maybe ad blockers, I don't know. So this this YouTube is not listed, but it's something like Infinite Monkey Tales. If you type that into search, you'll
I
find
think
it.
it's. I think Borgat stuck it in the
Yeah,
chat.
brilliant.
Already
Thanks
on.
very much.
Yeah.
The guys that Chaos Omink, they're playing
Chaosium Inc.
Chaos Omink. They're playing Call of the Cthulhu. They've been on for an hour and 35 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, that seems to be expected.
They make
Let's.
other Cthulhu-related games.
RuneQuest is not. It's not.
Jim Rope is on. He's
RuneQuest doesn't count.
Captain Rope, maybe not.
Yeah, that's
Um,
not a real game.
24
It's
hours.
2021. Nobody cares about RuneQuest.
Who do you want to raid?
Oh.
We have a number of options. Chaosium Inc.
Yeah, go to Chaosium because it's Call of Cthulhu.
Cool.
And Ange likes that.
And I like Call of Cthulhu, even though we don't get to play it.
Right, guys, we're going to go raid
I mean,
Chaosium Inc. Please, if you have already got the Dennis's and any other remotes from the Infinite Monkey Tales, please spam them. Let them know being raided. Let them know we're here. And it's been great. We'll see you again tomorrow on this channel, 9 p.m. GMT, 4 p.m. EST for Mutants and Masterminds. And I'm not playing,
Yeah.
so you'll be with other folks. Let me just type Chaosium.
Again, I'm not playing. Wait. No.
Hey, yeah, you are playing.
Me and Summer Pirate and Kadari and Angie Pops and
Others.
Me and
Yeah,
Arva.
never. Yeah.
and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Maybe another.
Well done, everybody. Thanks again to Kadari for DMing that session. And thank you to everybody for playing along. And thank you to chat for being here today. Absolutely brilliant.
Loved you all. Go spam Dennis.
Cheers, everybody.
Bye.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye bye.